workings. And Ramon was chasing Oriana after she fled around the building. And I believe that's everyone. Have I left anyone out? Does anyone?
I don't think Ramon went after Oriana. I think
He also left
went
out
after,
Florence's location.
Jacob.
Oh yeah, he did go after Jacob.
Yes.
I left out
He did.
Florence's location. Florence went into the actual building itself, right? Aster?
I don't know. I wasn't there for that session.
No. Everybody went in.
Oh yeah. Florence wasn't there. I forgot. Damn.
No. Florence did take pictures of the whole smoke thing, though.
Oh, okay. Then I should probably do a bit more detailed. I forgot that. Damn, 2 weeks ago was a long time. I
Sorry.
guess 3 weeks ago. Basically, they explored the palace, and they basically saw echoes of the past, ghosts, smokes, illustrate a bunch of things happening. They discovered that the clipped were actually the royalty of the old world here, and that Oriana specifically, the smoky type fae, are a lineage of royalty. Oriana was not there in that discovery, and they went off into a library. Her, Fiona, and Ramon did. In the library, they discovered a bunch of books that seemed to illustrate a symbol and it kind of like an object taking people's shadows. Interesting, I assure you. And the fact that the Fae or the ancient Fae were basically the lizard people of the world, where they were famous figures.
Fucking
And
Cleopatra.
there was Cleopatra turned out to be a Fae. Fucking Caesar turned out to be a Fae. I believe there was one more person that they discovered.
Elvis Presley.
No.
He's not alive yet.
Yeah, it's not the 50s yet.
Was it Abraham Lincoln? No.
No.
Oria Isabel is
I don't like that
not
hesitation.
in Roll
Boy.
20.
Oh, she
But
is.
we kept that book too. So we have that book as well.
Okay.
I will say,
as well as a bunch of other books.
I will
forgot.
remind everyone that's holding those books, a lot of them are very brittle. Depending on rolls tonight, it could end up in the crumbling of a lot of history.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
And did you write down if Fiona was holding any books? Because I don't remember which books I was specifically holding. That was
I
a couple
know.
weeks ago.
In Ramon's inventory, I have 2 of the
the colored books.
Yeah, 2 of the colored books.
I have a picture book.
Didn't I get like a very special book? I don't remember. Oh,
I believe you did. It
was a very interesting book.
I believe it was a book written by Orson Shaw.
Yeah.
That is a very interesting book. I believe you haven't been able to look too far into it, but I do believe the only information that you do know about it is that it goes over the Huberses.
Mm-hmm.
And that's everything that was gained last session, knowledge-wise. Is there anything else that anyone thinks should be mentioned to Florence besides the big thing that happened at the very end?
What happened at the Coliseum itself? Like, it was very weird.
Okay, yeah, so when they all got there, they're chasing the crystal, which from a couple sessions ago, you might remember before you guys came into here, the crystal is basically the source of powers for the Fae, and they've been disconnected from it for as long as the city has fallen, which is over a millennia ago. And they figured out from the ghosts in the palace that the crystal ended up here in this area. And the crystal taunted everyone and kind of fucked with everyone's mind, asking them if they were worthy, and fucking making them ask if they were able to give up who they are, basically, to wield the crystal. None of the players were able to, but a good old NPC that you might remember from the Endangered Animals exhibit, Axel, ended up taking the crystal. And it seems that he has kind of like a dual personality thing going on a little bit. And he kind of exclaimed undying loyalty to Oriana as his queen.
I see.
Yeah, simp time.
But at the very end, they heard a very, very quaking voice of an orphan. I believe it said "run." Correct?
It said ruin.
Ruin. That was it.
Wow, 2 weeks ago must have been fucking like last year, man.
It basically was at this point.
I can't even make that joke yet. Fuck. So close.
Damn, it was so close. But ruin.
Now you can't make it again.
So-
Bold of you to
Okay,
assume
double
I
dip,
won't do
double
that.
dip.
So Florence herself doesn't know anything about the Orphans of Nod, I believe. So
Yeah, I don't think so.
all you hear is a quaking voice, what sounds like miles away, yet barreling into your eardrums at the same time, echoing throughout, almost in a whisper hushed tone, just the words ruin, and it just reverberates through from your fingertips to your toes, leaving a numb sensation after it finishes and dies out with the wind. Everyone's kind of split up, but after that, I imagine Axel kind of looks back and forth, looks at Oriana. I think that's a bad sign, right?
Yes, I would say so.
Well, is your posse here with you also?
Yeah, no, we've got everyone in here. I think we should definitely go to them as fast as we can.
Yeah, as you two, I imagine you're going to head back to the entrance of the Coliseum that you split off from. As you two do that, Ramon's going to yell back, Jacob, what are you doing as you hear the words ruin at the moment in the center of the Coliseum?
I'm gonna look to Ramon's, since I'm assuming he's approaching me.
Yeah, after he hears that, he looked back towards where it came from, which seems to be past the palace that you guys were in earlier, and he looks at you. It's time to move your old bones a little bit faster. Come on, old man.
You could fucking say that again. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, he kind of runs over and fucking knocks some rubble out of the way, and he runs back over towards the entrance, screaming at Cadence and Victor up in the stands. You two, stop making out up there. It's time to go.
I'll tell you right now, that's not what I'm doing. But
There's no time for. Come on, and Victor's just gonna keep going.
Okay. She'll hurry on down the stairs or stands.
Yeah.
Okay, and to Florence, you're relatively close to where Fiona is. You might, I'll say, in fact, as you guys kind of exit into the rounded hallways of the underground labyrinth, you would see her directly to your right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go meet up with Fiona. And ask. Kind of in a panicked state, like, what the hell is going on? What do we do now?
We could run. We can find the others, or we can save our own skins. Wherever the exit is will kind of help us out with that.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's bad news.
Yeah. Some shit about fucking ruin? I've never experienced anything like that before. What the fuck? And I think she's gonna, grab her gun and cock it,
Oh, that's not gonna do anything.
Well, she doesn't know that, so...
Oh, you know, Fiona just says that to you. It's just like, oh, you can put that away. It's okay. You might as well, like, run up and give them a hug.
A gun's not... A gun won't work... Oh, okay, yeah, I think she's just gonna, put her gun away and kind of, like, clutch at the bag that her camera is in a little tighter to make sure it's safe. On your mark. I'll follow wherever you go.
Okay. We just gotta retrace our steps, get back up to the surface.
Okay.
Do we have to roll to do that? Are we, like,
no,
lost?
no.
Okay.
No. It's nowhere near as it's not a super complicated complex or anything.
Nice.
It's very easy to find some stairs up, and then from the stairs up, you guys get back to the entrance pretty quick. All of you guys kind of cinematically kind of coalesce back at the entrance, all like all arriving at the exact same time, despite the fact that some of you were closer than others. And the group is
Shh, don't worry
together.
about it.
They slipped on like a couple banana pills on the way. Made the time incorrect.
Okay. Yeah, as you guys all get here, you hear the word doom whispered, this time from a different angle. If you look out east, past where the Colosseum is, you can feel it practically vibrating the air in the direction as the word doom radiates through the air, ruin coming from the northwest, and the gate all the way down south.
So I say we.
out.
Yeah, the way out.
Oh.
Fuck do those voices keep coming from?
There's what live here, now. Did we get the orb? Do we have a stone? It's not called an orb. Chris is making me call it an orb. Do we have the stone?
Yeah, we'll catch you up on that when we get the hell out of here.
Okay, because it was like in this. I'm sorry. Because I think it was like in the center of the Coliseum or something. That's where the little kid passed away, but I'm not too sure. I can.
What? Did you see some kind of orb? Did you ponder it? No.
I'm going to literally fucking
Okay.
launch myself from my window that I'm next to. Stop. Oh my god. Sweet embrace.
Yes, the music. Uh-oh, embrace.
What?
Well, I can go back and check. Although I haven't had a chance to look into the debris, but it looks like Axel might have found the orb. Axel, did you find an orb in the debris in the middle of the?
Well, no. Besides the orb I've been pondering, no. I found this crystal though.
Oh, it's a crystal.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's the whole reason I came in here. It's another favor I've been trying to get.
And you found that where exactly? I didn't see you in the center where the crystal was supposed to be.
I don't really remember why it was where I found it, but it was just outside.
I don't mean to be rude. I just don't understand all of this Fey tools and mumbo jumbo and stuff. There's been a lot of weird stuff going around that I don't completely understand. Is there possible to be more than one stone or crystal? Because
Hey,
I know the location of one crystal.
Yeah, everyone make a roll risk of 10 to defend yourself real quick.
Oh my god, we gotta get out of here!
What's that?
Damn it.
It will be a bone roll.
Bone, man.
Not a
I
bone
am less
roll.
chonky from a bone.
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 You and Cadis need to get
Chris.
together and train up your bone
Shut up.
stats.
Whoa.
Can eyes in the back of Victor's eyes in the back of his head work out?
Yeah, I'll allow that one.
Sick.
In that case, does that mean sharp-eyed? Or
Yes.
Does that mean always check the perimeter work?
In that case, does still hands trained eyes work?
God, what the hell did I just
Always check
do?
the perimeter does work. Still hand trained eyes. I will say yes.
Yay.
What have I done?
That one's the iffy one though.
What about cavalry men to the end?
No.
Damn it.
Oh,
Okay.
all stories deserve to be told. Why?
Not for
Don't
this.
let me die here.
The story that's about to be told to you could, in fact, kill you.
Okay, hold the fuck up. Alright, so 13.
Could I use cleans up nicely as I'm trying to cleanly get away whatever the fuck is happening?
The risk is 10?
The risk is 10.
Fuck it, I got a 23. I'll be fine.
Ay.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Fiona.
Chris, did you hear?
Oh, what was it? Florence?
Could I use cleans up nicely as I'm trying to cleanly get away from what it's attacking me?
No, Jacob took damage.
I will say, since you guys were actively sitting and talking instead of moving, I will say no. But as soon as you start making a break for it after this roll, I'll say yes to that.
Okay.
could
Could I use? Sorry, go ahead.
could I, as Faye, and kind of knowing what happened kind of to this Faye world, could I apply the knowledge that I've been taught to this? Could I use Founts of Knowledge to possibly try to assist me in avoiding this attack?
No.
Like I could expect it? Okay, fine.
Since Fiona is with me, could I use There's Beauty in the Bad? And if not, could I use The Bold and the Beautiful?
So you said since Fiona, oh, you're back with the main group. Everyone's here at this in the central area.
Oh, okay.
So you're trying to use the fact that you're with them as like a basically.
Because if they're looking, because we already established that like 3 or 4 people are using a looking around roll. So if they're looking around, could I use like that as like a hint of like, oh shit, something's happening?
Fair, fine. Yes.
I just need to know, can I use Be Strong Firefly? Things are
The goat
getting
aspect.
bad.
Yeah, you know what? Do your history. I'll say yes.
Okay.
Risk is a 10.
I am
Risk is a 10. It's not really high risk at the
I'm rolling a
moment.
16.
I can add Outcast stick together, right? Because they're sticking together in this horrible, horrible time. Please. Please.
I'll allow that. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's gonna get a lot harder past this roll. I'm sorry, guys.
Fiona's gonna start taking full.
Look,
yeah,
the
Fiona's
risk,
gonna-
the risk
Fiona,
last
Fiona.
time to defend against a word from an orphan was like, I believe it was 74.
It was- yeah, and I succeeded by the strength of God.
That was amazing.
Strength of God.
And true
yeah.
love, I guess.
As you guys are sitting around talking about the crystal, a few of you take notice on the edges of the Colosseum on the other opposite end. 3 inky black figures, small in
3?
frame, kind of climb up,
Fucking hell.
and in sequence they seem to whisper, almost talking in a hive mind, the words "spill, then spill, then there, and then blood." And as those words vibrate throughout, Jacob kind of like takes his body and kind of shields a bunch of people from the shockwave of it straight from their voice from the entrance. And I imagine you guys are spurred to run at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
get me out of here.
I tried to be like, I guess we can get the actual stone in the center, but I also don't want to die.
Let's fucking go, people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is going to be a pretty simple roll. It's basically just going to be your speed stat. And then you're going to take your speed stat and you're going to roll it against the risk of the orphan speed. If
What's
the orphan,
speed?
what's the
Oh,
speed?
do you not have it on your... Chris,
You
Chris,
have it on a funny
stupid.
sheet. Whoa,
Good job, Chris.
How is my
Good
stupidness?
job.
A second. It's eyes plus muscle, so
Muscle.
8
Times 3.
Times 3.
24. So yeah, it's 24 for you.
Say,
I can add
Chris,
it.
what's our debuff now?
-3.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
No, her speed is higher. It's 12 plus 2 times 3.
what are you talking about? It's
That's speed stat
it's her eyes and her muscle.
times 3.
8, 16, 24, cat.
6 plus 2 is 8. Times 3
I was
is
looking
24.
at her mind stat. I was looking at her mind stat.
Holy fuck. Good job.
Myself.
Holy shit, Oriana is smart as hell.
She is. She's got a chunky brain.
Yeah,
Oh,
Um,
wait, I can't. So we're just doing a D whatever, right?
No, it will have a risk
Okay.
for this specific one. It's not initiative. Tell me when everyone's ready. The risk
I'm ready.
the risk is 30.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh jeez.
It's not gonna be. This is gonna be a little horrific.
Oh, buddy.
Oh
Oh.
my god. Oh my god. Come on, everybody.
Right. 22, 29, 20. Oh my god, did
we
everybody
we all
win?
did it. We all fucking did it.
I do have to roll for 2 NPCs still.
Oh.
Oh no!
Leave him to die. Leave him to die.
Watch Axel get murked.
Oh wait, not that one. We need that one.
Oh god. Okay, he has good eyes, so it's a 30. For 30 versus 30.
Them good eyes.
Oh, there goes Ramon.
Yay!
Now it's Axel. Axel
Okay,
got the
Axel
strong
needs
muscle.
to survive. Axel actually needs to survive.
Axel,
Yeah.
please.
We actually need him. If we could just.
Am I able to buff him at all by singing?
No shot.
I'll let you do that after this roll.
Cool.
Yeah, if Ramon and Cadence have a sing-in battle against these 3 orphans, like, I think their voices could win. We got this.
Oh my god, everyone succeeded!
Yo.
My queen.
Yeah,
She is my queen.
when the loyalty, like,
Fucking
The
yeah,
bitch fuels
fucking
you.
speed wagoning, and she's the JoJo.
Oriana has a sim. Yeah.
Anyways,
I will not allow any harm to come to this.
as those orphans utter those 3 words, they start climbing down to the stands, slowly descending upon the edges and spanning out and chasing you guys. Despite their small frame and childlike body, they don't run or move like a child. They move unnaturally fast, making quick pursuit towards the entrance behind you guys. But despite that, you have so much of a head start to get back into the you guys run a little bit back into the crossroads where you have the library right across from you, the palace to your right, and to the left, back to the armory, past that, the gate.
So we're going left, right?
Left is the way to go.
We're going to the fucking gate, man. Yeah, we are out of this shit.
I say if we really want to, we can come there a second time, but
No, we got our cool guns.
Watch them just like follow.
I would say the only thing that's in the back of my head is the fact that the stone. I don't know if there's multiple copies of the stone, or the crystal, or the true crystal was the one in the center, and then everyone dissipated. I don't understand if that was it or not, but Cadence has no reason to believe that that isn't it. The stone. So whatever.
That's fair.
I mean, is it possible to sing a song to try to levitate whatever stone I can assume is under the...
Fuck you, Jared. Sorry. What'd you say?
I was saying, is there any way, as I was running out, I can sing a little doohickey to magnetize that stone or crystal to my fucking hand and have it...
You're talking about
like,
the crystal that was in the center, the one that Jacob was talking to? No one else saw that except Jacob.
No one. I knew it was there because of the boy, the steam.
That
boy.
was just a smoke and shadow that got left there. It wasn't the actual physical one there.
Yeah, my understanding is that Axel has it, and that we need to get the fuck out of here because we have it.
Okay.
That's
Gotcha.
Unless I'm wrong as fuck.
I thought
Jax is
that
actually
whenever
correct.
The person died.
Yeah, let's get out of
Okay,
here.
cool. Just
When he
double-checking.
died, it
Awesome.
was just a
Cool.
smoke and shadow that got left there, but the actual crystal was not in that exact spot.
I see. No, that's okay. Awesome.
So, with that being said, you guys all succeeded. So, if any, I'll allow. Ramon's definitely about to. He's gonna take a deep breath in as we make it to the crossroads, and he's gonna look around, and he is going to let out a little doodad.
Let me pull up my cadence rhyme sheet.
The risk of... I'm going to make this pretty high risk. Oh, wow. Yeah, so as Ramon kind of stops, he's huffing and puffing a little bit from running, and then he takes a deep breath in, and he lets out a simple melody as he kind of enters a half jog, slowing down a little bit. But with that being said, all that exhaustion from sprinting so fast away from the orphans kind of fades away in y'all's body, and everyone gets a +2 on every speed roll until you guys escape, pretty much.
Thank you, Ramon.
Wow.
Oh,
nice.
this is all for you.
I will do. Should I do a speed boost or should I do a protection boost in case we
I think
hit?
we're pretty fast, so maybe a protection boost. For someone like Oriana, for example.
I'm very frail.
So I am going to sing a song. to create essentially, because we're all kind of moving as a group, right? Would it be fine for me to create essentially a Screecher 2.0 bubble where I sing a thing and a entire like kind of like shield of light forms around us? And so that if something tries to penetrate it in any shape or form, it is a, I mean, it's a shield.
A shield of light. That's not really quite.
I mean, that's the visual flair, but what it is a shield.
You can do basically that. Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. Would that even protect against the words that they're using?
I mean, it's better than nothing.
Well, I don't want to waste my good rhyme on something that's not gonna work, Chris.
I mean, it will do something. It's just they're quite strong. It's like asking if fucking a metal wall is going to be enough to stop a wrecking ball.
I mean, I'll fucking try. Okay, so
It's gonna do something. It's just not gonna be the best protection.
That's fine. I'll try my best. So it'll be blood. Keep your hands to yourself. I will protect what's precious to me. Be strong, Firefly. Therapeutic theater. Beaten and
Therapeutic
battered.
theater.
Or natural performer. Either one. They're both 8.
Okay, then it doesn't matter.
Victor, beaten and battered. Orphea.
I mean, no one's beaten and battered at the moment.
Jacob is.
Oh, Jacob fucking took 3 damage. God damn you.
So we're at 49 plus 6 is 55 plus 5 is 50, and I still have to make my rhyme.
I'm waiting
and
on
so
the rhyme.
my rhyme is
Holy shit, you're in your element right now.
I pull out my guitar and
Yo.
I go, I don't raise a weapon to fight. Instead, I use my inner light. Create a wall that will not yield, a shining, glimmering, holy shield. My friends won't bleed, they'll no longer cry. They will be saved by Firefly.
That's pretty good. I'll give you +5.
That's a damn good rhyme.
Cool, so we're rolling with a 60!
Okay.
Yo!
60 versus 30.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Come on, 60 versus...
Watch me roll. I'm gonna roll
If you
so shit.
fail, I will cry. What? You did the wrong roll, you dumb bitch.
No! That's such a good roll, too!
You dumb bitch. I was about to freak out because I thought it rolled a 1. I was about to freak the fuck out. I was about to give you guys like a +20 shield. What?
Holy shit.
No!
What?
No way!
Holy shit.
What are the chances of this? What?
Holy god.
Oh my god, screenshot it! Gold star!
Someone put that in Manifest
I
Destiny.
crit on one of them. I crit on one of those.
What?
Holy shit.
For all protection rolls, basically, everyone's going to take a +5.
Hey, better than nothing, guys.
I mean, that's pretty fucking good. That being said, everyone roll your speed again. This time against a risk of 35, not 30.
Oh.
And how much bonus do we get from Ramon?
+2.
+2.
Dose. Cool. So I'm rolling with the 35.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
It goes to Defender. It goes to Defender.
Okay.
It's a 30. It's a 30 what versus a, or what is it?
It's
The
30,
risk is 35 now.
35.
Shit!
Uh-oh. No. See, I don't like this part. I don't like this part where 2 people fail. I don't like this. Can we go back?
I
Can we go back to
love
another roll?
this. There's no way to go back anymore.
Oh!
I've had to pee for the
Oh, hey, I
last
get
5
2 XP.
minutes, but I can't. Not yet.
Bro, I still can't believe the 48. Can we like, holy shit.
Yeah, I can't believe that happened twice in a row. I thought I was having a stroke. Okay. Oh no!
Whoa.
Both NPCs. You gotta be fucking kidding.
Be queen.
Yeah, as you guys all take a left, Ramon especially, huffing and puffing a little bit after singing his little melody. He seems to have less air himself, and he seems to fall behind as he from the main group, and the orphans kind of close in close enough to attack, along with Cadence. Just despite her natural athleticism that she seems to have, she seems to not be able to keep up with all the awkward equipment, armor, and guitar that she has on. And then Axel, he's just a bigger guy, and he's just not as fast. And all of you guys will be attacked. An orphan kind of crawling a little bit, standing up at the moment, looks down at you, Cadence. Specifically Cadence, and then another one from in between a few buildings seems to protrude out and being staring at Axel. All of you guys will defend against 45.
Okay.
This is a big number.
Okay. Okay.
Can I activate my stunt, Chris? It's been a hot second.
You're absolutely. You can activate it. Anyone could deliberately fall behind and try and take some damage from someone else.
Yes.
I can do that.
I'll give you
Wait, Oriana, who are you doing that for?
Chris, I'll give you
Isabel, you will die. Isabel, you will die. I hope you know that.
What?
Let's go.
Where'd
That's
you
for
roll
my
one?
stunt.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I was about to say, what are you saying? Let's go for you. I was very
Let's
confused.
go, I rolled a 5!
5.
Holy shit!
Fuck.
No matter what, no matter how bad fucking Fiona fails, she cannot die unless she gets hit twice by these guys.
Oh my god.
Okay. Jacob, you said
I'm chilling.
Fuck it. I'm going back for Ramon.
what?
Oh! Character development! Jacob!
Yeah.
Victor's
definitely going back for
Oh, I wasn't expecting this. Okay, so Victor's
call Ramon. Come for him.
I will.
want to go back. I can't.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down the people who succeeded, and you're gonna tell me who you're protecting, or if you continue running. Fiona, who are you protecting specifically?
Well, so Victor has already openly expressed Cadence,
Oh yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
So
Yes.
I'm gonna protect Axel.
Okay, sweet. Victor's protecting Cadence. Jacob's protecting Ramon. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say.
That is
our
awesome.
brand new sentences.
Wait, so this role is to survive our damage or protecting them? Or
You're gonna be taking damage also, most definitely. It's gonna be spread out among the people who are all protecting.
so
from
what
it,
are
basically.
we rolling then?
So you're basically going to be. I really like the way Aster did this in her campaign recently. You're going to be adding a base stat to their protection. So they're going to roll, and that's going to be a base stat added, and then I will say the main protector is going to be the one that rolls. So I really highly suggest Fiona as the main protector for Axel, and then Axel will add a base stat to your roll as a plus.
Okay, so I can use muscle rolls, not bone rolls, because if I'm
You
rolling
can
with
use muscle
Ooh.
if you are trying to stand your ground.
All right, time to make a cadence roll. Let's do this.
Oh my fucking god. Oh no. That is a very low number.
Oh man. Okay. Sick. How the
Okay, I have to ask: is there anyone not being protected right now?
No.
Everyone's being
We got
protected.
Got everybody.
keep fucking going.
Okay.
Highness.
Your Highness.
Ramon will remember that. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm
No,
kidding.
that was not even in character. Fucking. Oh wait. So I'm rolling for.
If you want to be the main protector.
Well, let me see how high my roll is. Let's
Okay,
hold the
alright,
horses.
whatever.
Let's hold the horses. Let's see who has the highest roll. Let's see what we're on.
Oh, we're gonna make this a
I will say-
competition.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, Cat Victor's highest.
Jacob,
base
by the
stats
way,
is
you're definitely gonna have a
times.
higher roll than Ramon in protection or defense.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind, Cat.
His
Okay.
highest roll for defense is gonna be a 15.
But I can roll my. If I find a way, can I use my blood stat to buff Victor potentially? If he's protecting me, if I sing out.
Yes, you can. You'll do that. You can use your blood stat.
Okay, how about we do that then? Are you cool with that?
So I have to. Does that mean I also have to use blood, or is that Cadence?
No, so that's just Cadence
Alright,
adding blood with
Works
her
for me.
musical
That's better.
ability.
I think that'd be higher because I would also have to do my Thanatophobia and that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Give me your blood.
Blub. So you'll add 16 to whatever you're rolling.
Oh wait, that's 11 plus 5. Okay,
Okay.
I was like,
That's
So-
not what
shot.
I need.
I guess base stat. When I add, always got to be better because not only does Jacob have to be better than other people, he also has to be better than his past self.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh.
Damn, bro.
Damn.
Jacob, I will hurt me every single time that we play. Why do you hurt me?
Damn. I'm so glad our
was good.
characters have conversations. It's great.
Um,
I'm so glad that your character thinks that mine snorts cocaine. That's great.
Okay, fuck. What am I even doing?
I'm gonna be arguing that I'm like pulling him out of the way.
Mm-hmm. That's
So
very.
maybe sharp-eyed, so I can like find a good place to like pull him out.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh, I have the
Reliable
best fucking
person
plan.
for obvious
Alright, cool.
reasons.
What was that? Say it one more time.
Reliable person for obvious reasons.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're a reliable guy, Jacob.
11. That is 16 plus.
Okay. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
go piss, go
explode.
piss.
1. Since this is a combat situation, could I add cavalrymen till the end?
Yes.
And I'm
You
always
de-
looking out for my buddies.
Oh, what? What is this? What are these verbs you're using?
Well, okay, I'm not. I don't necessarily mean. You know,
Yeah, I
that
understand. I
for
understand.
Ramon, but
I understand. I won't push
So
it.
that's
Ramon
26. And can I add the bond Rough Riders?
Are you? Does Jacob himself think that Ramon fits that ideal?
He has become part of the crew.
Oh,
Aw.
okay. Yep.
Oh,
Then add
Baby
it.
boy.
So that's 29.
29, and then add plus 6. And then remember risk of 45. So Victor, what are you rolling?
Okay. Right.
Make sure
Okay,
to add my
here's-
plus 5.
Don't worry.
I did.
Okay. I thought you were talking to me. I was like, that
Oh,
would
no. Yeah, I told
okay,
you.
okay. Here.
Wait.
Here's what Victor's gonna
Plus
do.
6.
What I want to do is,
It
do
was
I
the
have
plus 6
time?
from Ramon.
Do I have a second, Chris? Am I able to activate the mage hand, like while I'm running back?
Yes,
oh,
yes,
shit.
yes.
Mage hand
Am I-
time.
Okay. So Victor's like, he's gonna like bite off the mage hand glove, right? He's gonna like,
Oh, hot.
right?
Oh,
as he's
shit.
like running.
Oh, it's
Holy shit.
Christ. I'm not looking at that. So all right. So I'm gonna pop the mage hand.
18 damage.
And essentially what I want to do is I want Victor to like put himself between Cadence and the orphan, yell in an unimaginably loud tone, to like basically like fucking like back away from her or like get away from her and have the mage hand like fucking backstab the orphan. Is what I want to do. That's what I want to do.
Okay.
So, mind of 8.
Okay.
Better under pressure. Bring me to 18.
Okay.
There ain't a soul I can't swindle.
Okay.
25. Fucking cadence 5. So
Okay.
fuck, I lost my count. 25.
That was 30.
30.
I'm using my tree. 37.
Yep.
Um.
Da da da.
Um.
Da da da.
The knives give me a +3, so 40.
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming the mage hand doesn't add anything.
No, it doesn't add anything.
Sick. And
It
then
just gives you abilities to do
I
extra
have a
stuff.
40, and then I get an extra. And then I get an extra 16 from Cadence. In
16?
total, 11. 11 plus 5. Because
What-
I'm protecting her.
Oh,
It's
okay,
five.
okay, okay.
5.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Okay, I was just
So
saying, what base stat
46.
does she have that's a 16?
Oh, 46.
Okay, okay, the risk is 45.
Okay.
A 46 versus a 45. Fuck!
Oh, remember,
On.
the damage is split between everyone that's taking it. So, Jacob, you take half of what you would have taken, so that's
Damn.
18,
Okay.
so you
Christ, bro.
take 9
Nine.
damage, and Ramon takes 9 damage.
That's 19 for us, Cat. I'll take the extra one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, someone has to take the extra one.
So that's you take
I take
9. I
nine.
take
One last
10.
one, Fiona.
Oh.
Okay, I have one question. I don't know how I can prove this or if you can even answer, but can we physically interact with them? Because you said they're like black and smoky.
If you get close enough to interact with them, they're not like super close at the moment. They're not like bearing down on you physically at the moment. They're just close enough for their words to have more effect.
Okay, then I'll save the big mama damage roll for later.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you do that, it would be harder for you to in your speed rolls to escape later. I also don't know if you want to get a hand-to-hand fight with one of these guys.
Because I had a specific setup that if I did it, it would have been a 71. So I was like, do I do it?
Oh.
Do I punch an orphan in the face?
Do you punch an orphan in the face?
Okay,
the
so
question in
instead,
life.
if they're not close enough, I'm instead just gonna try to yoink Axel, kind of like maybe wherever the rest of us are running before I choose to rescue him. I set like an anchor point, and I set up one chain that I yeet towards Axel and anchor near him, and then I release the tension and launch myself forward. And once I'm able to grab Axel, I'm gonna head back. But the great thing is there's a couple items in my inventory I haven't really used all campaign. So the sock is a +3 for jumping.
Oh my
The
god.
ring is a +5 for protecting others.
It is.
Then you have a +6 from the chains.
Yes.
Okay, but I'm gonna remove the wife beaters because I'm not punching anything anymore.
Okay.
I want to take the wife.
But with everything else, I got the muscle of 13. Cities are my playgrounds for quick draw for an 8. We can take off Cruel and Unusual Punishment because it's not attacking.
Okay.
Good fortune walks with honor. Friends makes this hellhole slightly more tolerable. I fight for my life. Path is always available. So if you just take that by itself, that is just a 43 by itself.
Okay.
So then you
And
add...
then you're going to be adding a Axel's bone, which is a 10.
Oh, I totally forgot about the bone! Oh, this could be a beefy ass roll. Wait, okay, hold up. So it's a 43 right now. Plus the bone is a 53.
Yes.
Plus the chains is a 59.
Holy shit.
Plus the socks, it's a 62.
Holy
plus the
shit.
ring,
This
it's
is
a
ridiculous.
And can I add the stunt? Because if I mess up, I'm using my body as a meat shield.
For the most part, that was supposed to affect your hit points. I will say, as we progress, I think it needs to be tweaked. I was going to take, basically...
This is my first time using the stunt in a hot second, so...
I'm going to say the number that you roll, that 1d5, is a multiplier to your current things, but the effect still lasts. So you take that 60 and
for
make
sure.
it a fucking lot to where you won't pass out, but if you took 120 damage during the fight, then you'd be dead still.
Yeah, it's all good. That's the part of the stunt,
Yeah.
So, but if I take that consequence, that's a +5, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's a 72. Let's fucking do this.
Oh my god. Come on.
Okay, what is it? The risk is a 45?
The risk is a 45. If you fail this also, I will be appalled.
If I fail this will be the biggest, blunder of all time.
Talking about it, just roll.
Shaking right now.
No! Oh my god!
It's okay, this always
Yes.
happens, you guys. We fail at the beginning and then things turn out okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
always,
I mean-
right? You guys all got
Well,
XP, right?
How the fuck
Fun.
did you fail from... You've
So
only
as-
failed by
as-
6, while Jacob and I get dumpstered.
As those three fall behind, Jacob comes back. Ramon slowing down, out of breath, can't muster the energy through his muscles. Jacob quickly turns on his heel, tries pulling him out of the way into a little protected area wagon that could possibly shield the blow. Not quite fast enough. It kind of mangles the vibrations of the air from the words, kind of mangle up your bones, kind of like rattle them so hard that it leaves them aching. Victor, you try tricking one of them, but the orphan kind of just saw through the entire plan and kind of just let out more than a whisper, really, a full volumed word, and it kind of radiated behind him, knocking the mage hand away from behind him and pushing you and Cadence and a shockwave back a little bit, dealing damage. Fiona, you muster so much energy, you do everything that you thought was right, but the power of these orphans still manages to blow you away. All of the people who were at the finale of season 1 can't help but just remember how powerful these things are at this moment, and the fact that you're surrounded by them at the moment. And as they start coming at you again, the way ahead that Oriana's a little ways ahead now is still clear of actual orphans, so you guys can still make a break for it. I will say, if the choice is to not fight but make a break for it, it will be a considerably harder role for those who either decide to come back to protect or who fell behind. But Oriana, good news is you're going to have the easiest risk out of everyone.
Okay, awesome. Yay!
Maybe Oriana can summon the cavalry.
I will say, go get the guy, the warrior guy. Tell
Placid?
him to come in. Yeah.
He's kind of out of his element. I don't know, man.
Fair. He longs for conflict, maybe.
Hey, bro,
No.
I already like fighting. You want to fight 3 gods real quick? That's
Okay,
fine.
so Ramon kind of like behind the wagon, he's like, oh. He kind of like rubs his eyes a little bit. You came back? What was this all about? Why'd you do all that?
There's no time for this. We need to get the fuck out.
I mean, I know I'm pretty. He kind of sees you run and he runs along with you.
Glare.
Fucking, and then Axel sees Fiona and looks at her and is like, "You all right? Hello?"
You know, that's not the worst hit they've ever given me.
He kind of.
How are you doing?
He kind of picks you up and puts you back on your feet and starts dragging you along to into a run. We'll talk about that later. And he just sprints off. Cadence, Victor, what are you doing?
I feel like they both get hit with like an incredible amount of force, and Cadence, like in a weak voice, just musters out. It's like, "We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay."
I know. Come on. Let's go.
Thank you.
The clouds above, them being a vibrant color beforehand, you see that it's become a more gloomy overhang, almost like it's that cusp of afternoon with a storm just on its way. Not quite stormy yet, but it's a dull gray that's taken over the capital city of Elentra, which is a big counterpart to the vibrancy that you saw initially. And as you guys run, I want everyone to roll your speed stat again. The people who, everyone except Oriana basically, is rolling a risk of 45. So
what am I?
So we
your
just
risk
rolled,
is 35 again.
So we just rolled to defend. Against an attack, we don't have any time to do any healing or anything like that. It's
If
just
you guys
run and get
succeed,
attacked.
so Oriana has time to do a roll. You guys do
Okay.
not. They are upon you, basically.
I see.
So I'm just basically trying to
Oof.
fucking run, or
Fiona. Yes, yeah, you're still trying to run. Oh my god. Good thing that's not damage. Oh my god!
Oh, excuse. Oh god.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Pure horror.
So everyone's still using the +2 from Ramon, right?
Yeah.
I
Forget
forgot.
it.
Oh no. I forgot. Oh no. I had it. Okay, fuck.
No, I
What?
also forgot, so it's okay.
Yeah, I was about to say it's too late after you make the roll.
Despair.
Oh boy, has anyone succeeded?
I don't
Not,
think so.
not on this one.
Okay.
That's Ramon. That's Ramon.
Oh god, see
Oh,
if
and
Ramon
Axel.
gets it. 45. Oh my god.
How about Axel?
Oh,
Okay, Axel.
Oh, get out of here,
You guys
buddy.
are just really
Get outta here.
weaky, It doesn't matter.
No, come on, he's gonna make it. Axel's gonna make it.
I don't know if Axel's gonna make this. Holy shit!
Are you shitting me?
No, it's okay. Isabel, this always happens. We get shit on, and then we rally. It always happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the third quarter. We got
Fourth
this.
quarter, Jared.
Okay,
No, that was a Warriors ref.
so
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry for the role everyone except Oriana's about to have to defend against. Risk this time 53. I'm sorry.
Okay, I think Cadence is going down here, guys.
Oriana,
Okay,
you're defending against the 45, Oriana.
Silence. Shh. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay.
This
Oh
seems
fuck. Okay.
A little bit like we weren't prepared.
Chris, I'm trying.
Huh?
I'm really trying to come up with a stunt here.
Oh, normally it's supposed to be done before session.
Okay, fuck. It's whatever. Fine.
I mean, if it
It's
makes
fine.
complete lore sense and it's a simple one, I don't have to deliberate too much about it. I will allow you to create one, but I don't think there's much that you could
Not
do.
much to be done.
As you
So-
can't create a stun that's gonna say I can save everyone in Elentra once per campaign. That's fine.
Fuck. Well, this was fun, y'all.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is we're all on our own on this one.
Yeah, there's not really anyone that. I mean,
53.
We still have cadences.
Nah, Cadence, you got this. Cadence, you got this.
yeah, you guys got that +5. You guys got that
Okay.
+5.
We have a +2.
53 for you guys.
Unless we're
45 for
Cadence.
Oriana.
Okay.
We're about to
No,
do like
it's
2
fine.
swan songs.
That +5 is gonna make the difference. I knock on wood after that, but still, like, I'm ready whenever you guys are. I'm just,
I haven't.
Okay,
I am sitting at the submit button.
Okay.
Everybody.
Oriana?
I'm still counting. I'm sorry. I'm kind of anxious.
I was gonna say I'm so like
Oriana, what are you looking at rolling? I don't think you could roll pretty high here, and I'm scared most for Oriana.
So, bonus 3.
Mhm.
Considering that this is the second time I've had to, like, kind of go against these guys, can I add a 5 to that for persistence pays off?
I would have said yes if you went back and protected.
I was told not to.
I mean, I didn't say no.
For good
It's
reason.
like you would have died.
You would have died. It would have been bad.
yeah.
Does my
Chris,
story deserve to be told? I want to live, please.
Okay, I'll
Please
allow
let
that
my
one.
story be told.
Yeah, that one's good.
Victor's definitely using his stun. That's
Okay.
happening.
Okay. That will. Let me read your stunt real quick.
Wait,
Make sure I'm not
Chris.
My
misinterpreting
stunt could
it.
only make things worse.
Chris, does Axel have the stone?
Probably.
He
Axel-
does.
Axel
He
does have the
does.
stone.
Use the stone, Isabel. Use the stone. Use the stone, Isabel.
Okay.
Have
Ponder
Oriana
the
use
orb.
the stone. Use
Um,
the stone.
I will
Use the
say-
stone.
Don't really
Ponder the
know
orb.
how to use this. You gotta ponder the orb. You just gotta
Ponder
ponder the
the-
orb.
Can I? Okay.
I will add for your adding your stunt to this. I'll add say plus roll 1d10 and I'll let you add that many. Basically, that's saying how many clones you're summoning. Holy shit! So you're adding a 10.
Oh,
my god.
holy shit!
Based. Okay. So
I
know
can't.
you
That's
said
some
that- so-
fucking clutch
so,
shit.
So you said that the mage hand got knocked away, but it's not gone. It's still
It's not
around.
gone. Yeah, it's still around.
It's still armed.
It's still at play. It's still got a
Okay.
stagger. It's got its knife.
Sick. Yeah.
Man, if you got that fucking knife that if it, like when you could teleport to, that would be great with the mage hand, wouldn't it?
It'd be fucking. Too bad I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
so-
this sucks.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Sick.
Don't forget your +5.
I'm working on it, buddy.
This I am 100% expecting someone to go down here. Maybe not die,
Fucking-
but go
it might-
down definitely.
It might happen. Okay. So I just got my 18. Fucking 25. And now I would argue that my fellow loses now comes into play. Now my friends are at stake, more so than when I was just protecting Cadence. This is bigger than that, but I'm also still doing that. So we, okay, so that's a 34. Dream makes it a 41. 3 from the knife because I'm basically. And so I think what Richard's gonna do here is he's gonna summon his clones, and he's just gonna have them start like fucking. Him and his clones are just gonna start shooting a hail of bullets. I know it's not gonna do anything, but that's not the point. Yeah, and so basically this is buying time for the mage hand to try to get in there again. Is essentially what I'm doing. Do I get to add my gun at all? Perhaps 1 point.
I mean, you're already using an item, aren't you?
The mage hand is.
Okay. So you yourself are not using an item with your hands, right?
You'd be correct.
I still.
I mean,
Iffy about
it's your decision.
I'm going to say no because you still have to focus on the coordination with the hand, almost as if it were your own. So adding that would just impede yourself more. Yeah.
you got it, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, 34 plus 7 is a 41. Plus 10 is a 51. Plus 3 is a 54. And then I add a 5 from Cadence, making it 59, and down to a 56 because of bullshit. So a 56
versus a 53. Look, that's fair.
Can I do my roll? Can I do my rhyme real quick, just so I can get it out of the way?
Yeah, do
versus
your
a
rhyme.
53.
So my rhyme is seems like I've caught the orphan's attention. Time to sing a song to give protection.
Okay, I'll give it. It's not as good as the one from earlier, but I'll give it +2.
Well, I prepped that one.
Yeah, that one was fucking good.
That one you had sitting in your little back pocket there.
Oh, I'm glad I said
All right,
that.
I'm ready to submit. Oh,
Okay,
man.
who's not ready to submit?
Can I eat my golden egg?
Uh-oh.
Gonna pop the egg.
No, only Kat and Jackson know what the golden egg is from.
That's so good. That's
I
so
don't know what
good.
it is, but it sounds bad.
It's from the Halloween one shot.
Normally I would say no, but I will say yes right now.
Jacob just one arm cracks an egg over his head.
Wait, what does it do?
fucking
What
go.
does the
Yeah,
egg
as you
do?
kind of swallow it down, it's been a few months. It's been like a month since you got it. It's not
Nice.
it's not the freshest egg. It was basically a reward during the Halloween special that gave him. I think it's +5 healing.
Yeah, +5 healing.
Okay.
Oh god. Okay, that's a good item.
Yeah, it was good. It was a reward for doing good at something. Then who else is not ready to roll yet?
Chris, I sent you a message. Just double
Oh, I got
checking.
4 DMs. What the fuck?
I'm
They're all
None of
from
them
you.
are
I'm letting y'all know if I die here, I am going to go shit because when I get nervous, I feel like I
What-
have to shit, and I'm feeling so nervous right now.
That's
Which one is that?
understandable.
Which one
I
is
get the
that?
same thing.
You know what? That's fair.
Which one did we talk about again?
I'm lightheaded.
Isabel?
I'm not seeing my screen.
No, I'm
No,
not.
no,
Don't worry, Kat. I'm not
listen,
feeling
listen,
great either.
What I currently
Oh,
have.
God.
Wait, wait, what roll?
You
These
said that the
orphans are
current
such a
stat is
vibe
what
check.
you had when we were recapping before all this?
Yes, before before all this.
What-
and I
what's-
was like, oh, I'm gonna change it, but then you're like, but then I went back. This is what my original one was.
Which one?
Swear, cross my heart.
Which one was your original one? Is it on your character sheet?
Yes, it's on my character sheet.
Okay, that makes okay. I didn't know where I was supposed to be looking for this. I was like, huh? I thought you were.
Okay.
I thought you were following up with another DM, and I was like, where? Huh? Knowledge is power. Organize summon smoke to embolden the actions of a character. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I'll allow that. I'll say that's gonna be a once per encounter deal. So this whole thing has been one encounter until you guys are basically back in non-combat.
So,
Yeah, that's when it resets.
Chris.
Yes. This is like guidance.
This crystal.
Yes.
Do we know how it could affect Fey magic?
You know it is supposed to strengthen it. You know it is supposed to. How so is not quite known. You don't really have a way to know. It wasn't something that's taught at the school or any of the Tellbinders. So there's not really a way to know. The only thing you can do right now is experiment, but I will say I'm not going to let you do a whole lot of experimenting per turn if you decide to do that. That's a risky gambit, but it could pay off.
Because this is
This
everyone else's story.
Mhm. A smoky
I
battle.
think Oriana is going to turn to Axel and say, "The stone."
He holds it up and he tries to throw it, but it like sticks to his hand and it won't like leave his own hand.
I think she'll turn around and she will run to him, and I think she will grasp her hands onto his.
Okay. You can. So I'm going to say this your action, not your action, not your defense roll or anything, but I'm going to say this your basically investigation action for this turn. So you can feel much like when you repaired the door controls back at the exhibit, the innate like power and connection through Fey magic when you clasp your hands in between, feeling the stone pulsate and have it. You can tell it has power, and you can tell that it's subdued inside of it. It doesn't want to be drawn out by any means. That like of just doing this, it just all seems subdued into like inside of it, and that's all you can figure out with what you've done.
Subdued.
Now, I will say, everyone needs to make a defense roll.
I've got it.
I got it.
Yep.
All right, guys,
Alright.
everybody together.
Nice knowing you.
3,
3,
2,
1 second.
1.
What? Fuck you, Chris.
Oh, holy shit!
Oh my
shit.
god!
Wait, but
Oh, Fiona took a big hit.
Oh,
Victor
I
took
got
a
it.
big hit.
I got it. Oh,
Cadence
no.
took a
Wait.
big hit. Holy
Oh.
shit!
Okay.
That's
Okay.
what's 20? Oh no. Oh wait, no. Yeah.
Oh, 1 second.
Oh boy.
Okay, so as the orphans pursued you guys down and down this street, you guys seem to not be able to outspeed them, and they slowly and slowly keep pecking at your heels closer and closer, the words getting louder and louder, and then suddenly, Cadence, you trip. As you fall, you sit there, and you turn around and see an orphan staring you down and walking straight towards you, not uttering a single word. It gets all the way to the base of your feet as you stand there. All it does is reach a hand out. You take its hand.
Just, yeah, that's all I can do.
Yeah, as you take its hand, it helps you up, and it turns around, facing what is now dozens of these orphans parading across the street, and not a whisper, not a spoken aloud word, a scream, almost deafening, but not hurting any of you guys. You hear, "Stop!" And all the other orphans freeze almost in time. Now, to fully make it to the gate without any further complications, you guys have one more speed roll. Risk of 15.
What about Cadence?
Cadence,
Yeah, she's all the way
Yeah.
back there.
she's
Do
all the way
I-
back there. You guys aren't too far ahead of her. It'd still be a risk of 15. She can still run for it, but do you want to talk to this mysterious orphan?
Oh, Mr. Floyd?
The orphan, kind of with that hollow, empty, inky well of eyes and mouth, kind of looks back and just gives almost a devilish smile, but devilish unintentionally. It doesn't really say or anything else past that, and just looks back towards all the orphans.
I'm gonna fix this. I promised you that I was gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I won't forget this. I think about you.
Oh. Okay.
Well, that's fun.
Okay.
Oh, the f-
Yeah. Mr. Floyd isn't able to really say or do anything other than sit there and focus and stare at the other orphans, making sure that they're frozen in their place as everyone else is running. Cadence, you've talked a little bit, but if you talk any
I'm
longer,
running,
I'm gonna
I'm
add
running.
to your risk.
No, yeah, sorry. That's all. I mean, I just say that really quick and then I'm going. So the pauses are me waiting for other words to be said. But I say that and I run. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Okay.
15
Yeah.
is the risk. So far, someone has failed, surprisingly.
Wait, I'm confused. Do we take that risk from before or no? I mean, the damage.
No damage was taken from that
Okay.
roll.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I just did that to
Oh,
psych all of you guys out.
Oh, nice, bro. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
It worked.
I pissed myself just a little bit.
So, because Victor has failed, before I roll, can we use a speed roll to help someone else make it?
You also still have your chains and shit. That
Yeah.
chunky roll
I-
that you were saving up.
I will say, everyone make this roll first, and then we'll talk about that afterwards.
Okay.
So you're all passes.
Okay. Okay. Making
Okay.
sure that
Both
I-
NPCs made it this time.
Wow.
Good
Oriana
job,
made it.
NPCs. Ciao, Oriana.
Okay,
Oriana-
please let me save
Yeah.
Victor.
Holy
Good job,
shit.
Oriana.
Please let me save Victor.
What's the risk? 15?
Oh, you did very good. Yeah, 15.
Good job,
Oh.
Jacob.
Oh my god.
Yay.
So everyone
Okay.
everyone failed except everyone
Oh my
passed.
god! I almost failed them!
What did you... Cat,
Oh!
You,
You know what?
dumb
I
bitch.
succeeded.
I will say you handicap yourself and still succeed, so I'm not gonna make you re-roll.
Thanks, dude.
Uh,
I hate myself.
Oh my god. So yeah, as everyone kind of makes it to the gate, Victor, your Olympic sprinter days back in Driftwood seem to be gone.
I guess I just trip on a fucking rock or some shit, man.
Yeah,
Like,
you absolutely. You're making it. Oh, so yeah. So you remember those ferns I said that were right out of the gate? Those ones that reached up almost as tall as like a few trees.
yeah, man.
And if you
yeah,
light brush against them, they're kind of light. But if you force yourself into them, they hurt a lot. You kind of look back, making sure Cadence was making it, and you just run into a huge bush of them, slowing you down greatly.
why the fuck do I keep running into things anyways?
I didn't even consider that. But after a little bit, you slow down a little bit, having to get out of that. Immensely painful. It doesn't deal any damage, but it is very painful. Your skin might be reddened due to the reaction from the needles afterwards, but you get back on the path and you're a little bit behind the rest. And as you can see the gate and everyone collected at the gate, has anyone already jumped through the gate, or is everyone waiting for Victor?
I'm gonna try to get Victor.
I'm waiting on Victor. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Ramon sees
After
you
you
got.
all watch him fucking face plant a fern.
Oriana was the first one there, and as soon as Ramon hits the gate, he looks around and immediately runs up to Oriana. You didn't get hurt, did you?
No, I left you. I'm sorry.
You didn't leave me. It's fine. Where's the skinny one?
The skinny one.
He kind of looks back and then everyone kind of just sees Victor kind of like coming out of the bushes.
I'm right
Also,
here.
okay, I'll do this after everyone escapes. Yeah, as everyone sees him coming out of the bushes, everyone can see the bushes being flattened behind him as the words have restarted and everything is vibrating and the shockwave from the words.
What is the risk to try to yoink him towards us?
Oh.
Could I just use my stunt?
Absolutely.
Oh.
I won't even make you roll for it if you use your stunt.
Yeah, I'll use the stunt.
Yo, let's go.
Okay, yeah. Describe what you exactly make to give him the ability to run fast enough to meet you guys.
Essentially, I kind of see it as just like a trail of smoke. Basically moving from Oriana to Victor and kind of like swarming and kind of engulfing his body through kind of magical means using the knowledge that I've gained about, I don't know, just lots and lots of years. I'm just trying to push him forward.
This is how you do proper running form, Victor.
Oh my god.
Yeah, absolutely. That little boost is enough to give you that one extra point that you failed on, and you absolutely make it to the gate where everyone had stayed and waited for you.
Nice.
And the gate flickers open as it was doing that flickering, ruminating thing. But as the crystal came with Axel, it's a steady stream of it remaining open, and is sitting there waiting for you guys to jump through.
Not waiting.
Not waiting.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Jacob will wait for everyone to jump through and follow.
Yeah,
through
Cadence does
the
before
hut.
she hops through. She goes, "Mr. Floyd, thank you!" And then she hops in.
Okay. Yeah. You don't really get a response before you leave, but maybe your message made it to him. But as you finally
I
hop
know
through,
it did.
even the air, it gets a little bit stuffier. You've all, like, a few of you got kind of hit the ground jumping through the portal, maybe expecting a little bit of resistance, but not really receiving any.
Yeah.
And as you guys come through, the gate behind the very last person completely shuts off. No more glowing rumination like it was doing before you guys ever even entered. It is normal again. And in front of you guys, you see an old man kind of leaned against his sword going, We're gonna get those orphans.
He's so bad at his job. And Cadence is breaking down, crying.
Yeah, you guys are all safe.
Jacob's just gonna kind of stumble into a seating position.
Argos
Sam.
immediately, with your arrival, Jacob, almost like an excited dog, seeing you come home after a long day of work, comes around you. He rotates around you a little bit, and he is like nudging you with his head in awkward angles, excited, whinnying as he comes around you.
Oh no, boy. Oh no.
Oh.
I think So, Kat, you said Cadence is fucking like crying on the ground, right?
Oh yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
cool. I'm
yeah.
gonna, yeah, I think
She's
he's gonna
just
he's gonna kind of like kneel down next to her. And
As soon as he does, she wraps her arms around him.
cool. I was gonna ask, but yeah, that works too. I was gonna like ask first, but yes, that was, you read my mind. Good job. Yeah, no, for sure. He's gonna do the same, and he's just gonna like whisper in her ear like, "I'm so glad you're all right."
You too. I saw you fall, and I got really nervous. But I mean, I shouldn't be because I know that you'll always come back. So it just worked out the way I thought it would. I'm just crying because I'm happy.
It's gonna take a lot more than some silly orphans to kill me.
Oh, okay.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I think she's it's just like buried like in his shoulder and is like got her like hand like on the back of his head, and she's just standing there because she can't fathom doing anything else.
Yep. Yeah. Victor's definitely. He's. I would say he's also kind of. Maybe he's got some happy tears. Maybe he's not erasing them as quick as he wants. You can see him for like a little bit, like a split second. Like if you were watching the TV show, you would see him kind of getting erased. But I don't think anybody else notices. But like, I'm gonna put that detail in there because it's great. Anyway.
How's everybody else doing?
Jacob's just kind of holding his knees.
How are the books?
How are the books? I was gonna mention that after we came through. I'm gonna do everyone. So we said Fiona. So Ramon was holding 2 of the books. That means Fiona was holding the other ones. So roll basically a 1d10.
Uh-oh.
5 and above, they stay intact. 5 or 4 and below, they fall apart.
No, please. This is so.
You can do that for each one, or if you want to, before you do it, tell me if you're gonna do it for each one. If you want to do it all in one go, tell me that.
What?
And Oriana, you're gonna do the same thing for every book that you have.
What? But I didn't get hit or nothing.
Huh? What?
I didn't.
Oh
get
yeah,
hit.
you didn't get hit. Holy shit, you didn't get hit. Oh my god.
Oriana didn't take any damage. That's kind of insane.
Oh my
Good job.
god.
I think if I had taken any, I would have died.
Ramon
I
took
would've crumpled.
damage. Ramon took damage, so he has to
You would have
roll it.
crumpled as easily as those books.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Knowledge.
Holy shit.
Keep our books safe.
What's more important than orphans? Knowledge.
Knowledge.
I hate
Yeah,
all
I
of
think
you.
after Cadence asked that question, the 3 of us with the books checks
Oh
our
my god.
bags.
You guys know what? Everything after Phineas showing up was a dream. Not Phineas. Fucking it was
Floyd.
Floyd showing up was a dream.
We're all dead.
yeah. You guys are all dead right now in Lentra.
These are our last final.
Yeah, finally.
No. As Oriana might point out that fact panically, like, are the books safe? Ramon kind of immediately pulls out his pouch and opens up the 2 to see the 2 books completely intact. You can trust me with these things.
Whew! Still got mine too.
This is great. Thank you.
We did it. That went about as well as planned. We didn't really plan anything, so
Yeah, that was the scariest
what as
fucking library trip I've ever taken.
So that's good to know that not all of them are like that, considering that was my first one.
Oriana, I'd wager that that's the only one that's like that.
He's my friend.
I don't know. There's a few really, really scary libraries out there.
yeah, like Detroit.
Oh my god.
I was literally from there. It's okay.
Okay. Well, moving on.
Jesus.
What did you guys learn anything past seeing beautiful architecture and sightseeing?
Yeah, the palace. What'd you guys like really see there?
Well, we saw a story made of smoke. I don't know if the details are all that important, but Oriana, the Fae that are like you used to run things. The royal family that was in that palace, they all looked like you. And they entrusted the stone to one of their the boy was winged, right? That was like important. The boy that they trusted.
He had taken damage and he had only one wing left.
Okay.
Oh.
And they trusted that stone to a servant who only had one wing, and he ran all the way from that palace.
Oriana, as soon as he says that, I want you to make basically a memory check of something that you might remember, which is
Okay.
what you're good at.
I am pretty. So that's mind.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Do you
So
remember?
12 plus. Okay, that's 21. Surely there's more. Wow, I thought I would have a higher roll than just that.
It's a small risk. It's a risk of 10, so it's not like super hard.
I mean, mind, fountain knowledge. What else did you add?
That's all I added.
I mean, that's a decent roll.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, all right. And then risk of 10.
I don't see anything that could also
Yeah.
help. Yeah, risk of 10.
Oh shit! I fucked it. It's so hard.
Oh.
Okay, let me do this again.
Yeah, just press cancel.
Yeah. You're shitting me.
Oh. At least you got one experience. Yeah, you don't really.
Man.
Something tickles your
It's
brain
like-
about something he said, but you can't really place anything.
No joke. The next thing I was gonna do was make an image of the stained glass that we saw.
Oh!
No fucking joke. I swear to God.
I mean, that had nothing to do with what you're trying to remember. But
I don't care. I'm doing it anyways.
Yeah. That's absolutely a thing you can do.
Yeah, and he's just like, and then we saw this, and he'll kind of just wave his hand and make the stained glass imagery that we had seen in the palace.
Wait, where's no.
You just do a one-on-one with Hale escaping the city. Anyway.
Oh my god, maybe. No.
Actually,
And then the portals closed.
Oh.
Or he just got lost and was like, maybe I should just go back. So he's been here the whole time.
What if Hal comes back? He's like, guys, I did it. I took care of the ball.
Regardless, the stained glass is shown to
the-
Oriana, and Victor
Yeah.
has some shit to say.
I mean, yeah. This is pretty unrefutable. You're descended from royalty.
That can't be right.
Yeah, Axel looks like right behind her, like kind of unbelieving at that whole spiel.
Axel,
And-
you're the one calling her queen.
What?
You
You did.
Cadence, also, you didn't hear
did
that
say
whole
that.
situation.
Oh, when we were running, right?
Oh.
Did he say queen?
No, he didn't. No, that was all memes.
Those were all his reasons, yeah.
My queen.
I
My queen.
it seems to me that the winged fae have erased that history.
That that that
It's all-
that can't be right.
It's
It
all
can't.
verbal, right? Your history, your traditions.
Yes, it's so that we would never lose anything ever again. Or maybe keep things hidden.
Look, every time we've heard of that sort of tradition back on Earth, it usually dies out. But you can still read books of anything you can get your hands on in a library. I'm sorry to say this, Oriana, but your people have been played a very cruel trick.
No.
Look, I'm sort of an expert on those. It's kind of the perfect crime.
What are we? If what you're saying is true,
It is.
what are we even supposed to do about it?
Hope
Nothing.
they believe us. Maybe the biggest favor we can do is undoing this, oh man, millennia's old trick. Or at least trying.
You're talking about overthrowing everyone that's in power.
Well,
Why don't we just appeal to Sarah if she's
Axel,
if she's still around?
Axel looks like you just said like a fucking like insulted his whole family or something as soon as you use Sarah's name.
I'm sorry. Why don't we appeal to what can I even call her? What do you guys call her?
What do we call her?
For the most part, protector, mother, a bunch of names. But for the most part, you don't really mention her. She's just someone that, unless you are talking to her, you don't really talk about her.
we might not have to overthrow anyone. But I think you know more than anything else that your people deserve to know the truth.
This is. You've
Look,
mentioned tricks and cruel jokes. I don't think you understand what I am dealing with right now. From the moment I was born, I have had to work to the top. And I wanted to prove that someone, even me, someone who is shunned and put outside of society, that I had a purpose. I don't even need these glasses. I just wear them to make me look smarter.
Oriana, I understand exactly how you feel. Growing up, my dad wasn't around. I've never met him. And my mom died when I was 16. I had to look out for myself. Fend for myself. And in sort of a fucked up way, prove that I was worth something. Now, I didn't go about it in the best way. But this is your chance to maybe do that.
You're right. You're right. People deserve to know.
And we don't have to tell the council when we meet with them. We can just try going to the big lady upstairs.
Well, for whatever it's worth, I think what we have, or at least right now, we need to make sure it's kept safe and kept secure, so that when the time comes and you're able to, all of you are able to meet her, you'll be able to tell her. And when we say secure as well, I think it has to be secret too. If there's people in power and if they've been controlling your history, something tells me that they might not like the idea of that information getting out.
There's a
Might
chance
try to
they
change
don't
it.
know, but you're right. We need to just go to the top. Because it didn't seem like that she was the one that did this.
I just want to say thank you, all of you for bringing this to light. I know it's hard for me to hear, but thank you. This is invaluable information.
I think we have a meeting to go to.
Mm-hmm. Got crystals to give back.
And an audience to earn.
And Oriana, I mean, something that's kind of interesting to think about. Right here, right now, you're the smartest Fae out here. You're the only one, well, minus Axel, but I mean, you're the smartest Fae out here right now with this information. Isn't that something too? Except I already knew that, so.
She gives a slight smile and says, I suppose
Placid,
you're right.
you guys never really recognized that Placid woke up and absorbed into your conversation, but he's like, you do seem pretty intelligent.
How long have you been awake?
I'm always awake.
Well, I accept
Yeah.
your compliment.
Yeah, I know. Queen of the ravioli, I believe they called you, right?
Okay.
You seem fit for royalty. God damn it, Zane.
I appreciate your input. I suppose. I don't know if you know what? It doesn't matter. We need. Victor's right. I think we need to get moving.
Yeah, you gotta watch the gate though. There's quite a problem on the other side there.
I never stop watching the gate.
Nor should you.
Especially not now.
But ideally, you shouldn't experience any funky stuff going on with the portal any longer. I think we solved that problem.
Placid, kind of glancing about, actually stops and stares at Cadence for a little bit. Is that my old armor?
I mean, I bought it from a gentleman in the market, but this is yours. Do you fit in this?
I mean, I haven't worn it in quite some time, and he pats his stomach. I might have gained a few pounds eating all those snacks over there, but I don't know. He looks it back and forth. It can't be my armor. My family would never sell an heirloom that valuable away for anything.
You're absolutely right. I would think
And if they did,
a warrior like yourself. You know?
If they did, it would have been a good deal that they got out of it, most definitely.
Oh, absolutely. I would think so. You know, so I agree with you, sir. But do you think it suits me from one warrior to another? And I strike a pose.
I think it is quite dashing on you, young lady.
Oh, thank you. And she like twirls around and does a curtsy.
Oh. Ooh, puts a flicker in my heart.
Well, thank you. Hope you fit into your old armor eventually. I guess. I don't
What, did
really
you
know
give
what
it to
say
him?
about- No.
Okay.
This isn't his armor.
Oh, it's
It's a different. It's not his armor.
yeah,
It can't
absolutely can't be. Yeah.
Be. Yeah, it can't be his armor.
But Ramon kind of puckers up. He has a very serious expression, which is abnormal. And he puckers up. He's like, as Ordeon said, it might be time to go. And Ramon kind of just, after saying that, takes off down the stairs that led up to the gate.
All right.
Wait, but you're going so fast. I think she follows.
He looks back, gives a sly grin, and slows down and takes very, very slow steps till you catch up to him.
On the way, can we also slip by and grab Khan and the rest of the crew? I think that wouldn't be a bad idea to let them know that we're back home safe.
Yeah, I mean,
Shouldn't take too long.
How urgent
Yeah.
is the meeting?
Yeah, I was like, how long do we have before the meeting?
I will say you guys have like an hour and a half or so.
And plus, they can't start the meeting without us. So,
It-
I mean, in
it'll-
theory,
It takes like maybe 30 minutes to get there, so by the time you get there, you would just need to wait an hour basically. And then if you go pick up Con and them, they'd practically be time for the meeting by the time everyone got back.
sounds good to me then, from Catherine's perspective.
We also need to heal
Yep.
up and stuff. Everyone is
Oh,
damaged.
yeah, I meant to do that. Before we all skedaddle, can I sing a little doodad and heal people up?
Single doodad real quick.
All
One
right.
dude
Did you also
coming
get any
right up.
EXP for succeeding in that difficult challenge?
Not yet. Look, EXP
okay.
will come. Look, end of season rewards are vast and bountiful.
That is true. Okay.
Man, getting a plus 11 to anything I use Orphea on is incredible. That Fey armor is kind of hot.
It is hot.
Thanks, Placid. So I'm rolling
You
a.
bitch.
Listen, I don't know. Cadence doesn't know. Catherine's gonna lap that up though. Yeah. So I have 35, and then let's come up with a rhyme super quick. So we're gonna do.
Also, that armor works on anyone's magic, which I know you're a greedy bitch, but
Listen, I'm the healer. I need to do this.
Whoa,
shit.
any magic?
yes,
That's kind of crazy.
it is pretty crazy. It's pretty neat, pretty good
Plus,
armor.
like, plus 11. So, like, what does that do for, like, let's say, like, Victor? So, like, his illusion magic's a lot better.
It itself is +5. I think Kat's factoring in her 6th level.
Oh yeah, my 6 for Orphea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hit him with the
Okay, okay.
fucking rhyme.
Okay. No matter what you feel, the pain you carry, I will heal. After a fight, our bodies are full of endorphins. Let's heal up after running away from some orphans.
Yeah. Ramon, as Oriana catches up, he's gonna mutter to Oriana a little bit. I think she's exhausted after that because that wasn't her best work. And then,
I run orphan with endorphin.
but okay, I'll give you a +1.
Cool, that's fine. So I'm rolling a 30. Wait. I'm so sorry. So I'm currently at 35, 30.
I can't believe
Holy
Oriana didn't
shit.
take any damage.
35
Yeah, that's
plus
honestly
6 is
insane.
41,
Fucking
46, 47. Okay, so everyone. Ha 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 ha. 47. Risk is 0, I assume.
Mike is back on.
Sorry, I had to use
What
the
the
restroom. And I
fuck?
just
I
came
hate
back.
it here. I always get average.
Oh my god, who got the one?
That was
No,
Ramon.
That's a group one, right? So we get half.
Yeah. I
Whatever.
can't believe.
Damn.
Oh my god!
Jared just died.
No, this is the universe is resetting itself because Catherine got 248s.
And now we got 2 ones.
Oh, what
Perfectly
is
balanced,
this?
as
I
all
feel
things should
I
be.
feel powerless. What is up with these
Ah.
fucking rolls?
That's what you get for trying to like scare us into dying.
Yeah,
bitch.
Cadence literally was.
Look,
she died.
I was gonna pull that. I wasn't gonna pull that unless someone was gonna go down, and as soon as Cadence says she's gone down, that's when I pulled it.
And honestly, that was the best person to have gone down because I mean
Yep.
it was Mr. Floyd.
Yep. And with that, we all see.
Oh,
That-
piss off, Chris! I already posted it. You reposted my screenshot.
Fuck
You-
you.
Piss.
Suck my
That's a
dick.
piss break?
Fucking suck
You-
it.
Yeah, can we take a break, Chris?
You
I-
Yeah,
reposted-
it's gonna
Get water.
it's getting there. I'll just go ahead and call the 5 or 15-minute break. 'cause
Thank
I'm
you.
So Chris,
thirsty.
Chris has reposted my post. So
I just want to be sad about. Oh, what's up?
I believe a
Jackson, I
punishment-
don't see you ever
Oh, yeah.
posting something like
Yeah.
that.
Be banned.
You son of a bitch.
I don't see your proof here.
Okay. I also want to mention that I probably rolled the highest number in Sabine history and it still didn't fucking win the roll.
Yeah,
I'm so
that's
pissed.
hilarious.
I mean,
want to
yeah.
know what the percentage.
Alex was the last person who got that high.
I'm so
That's
sad. Holy shit.
Okay, I want to see who survived.
I'm gonna go grab
that
water.
big attack though. So.
Yeah, like we
I
died and we
died.
survived.
Victor died, I think. Wait, did
Oh,
no,
shit.
I didn't die. I did my math wrong. I had like 10 health
Oh.
left.
Gotcha. No, that's
Yeah.
fair.
I thought I was taking
Uh,
26. I was only taking 16. It's a whole thing.
Fiona was good. Jacob was good. Whoever the NPC was fine, and then Oriana was fine. So only Cadence. Damn. I mean that tracks.
Ah.
See,
But
that's
you
what happens
also
when I
took so
lose
much
my
damage.
7 muscle, guys. I go down.
Yeah.
I need to get
Oh,
bro.
muscly again.
Man, there were some real good moments there.
That was like crazy
literally thought I
how
was gonna shit
big those
myself.
rolls were getting. Like, Cadence, you're like 60 and in the double 48s. That was, oh my god, goated.
Well, when I'm
goated.
under extreme stress and also helping people, I roll very well.
Be strong,
It's like
Firefly.
the anti-me. My anxiety
Yeah.
makes me worse. Her anxiety makes her better.
Does well under pressure.
Yeah. Oh, that's like Victor's. Better under pressure.
Oh.
We have our better under pressure. Whoa! How's your better under pressure 10? I need to beef up Be Strong Firefly.
I keep fucking using it.
Oh my god! I gotta level up Be Strong Firefly.
No, I literally, it's the aspect of him that I use the most.
It's true, it's true.
It's one of his defining things.
I love how like everybody probably has like that one section where it's like 3, 2, 2, 1. Like it's just nothing but over
Have you
there.
looked at my traits, Jared? I have 2 traits that I never fucking use.
Yeah. None of my bonds are ever pretty much used, so I never leveled those up.
I have 1 bond that I level up. Very
Oh.
small at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, woo.
Yeah, no, Kat, I was totally gonna like have Victor ask to hug her, but you were just like, "No, I got you." Like, I got you, bro.
I think in that moment, I mean, she still doesn't like touching people, but at that moment, I was like,
Yeah.
caution
No,
to the wind.
my one of my initial thoughts was to like, as he's like running to the portal, like just kind of run into a hug, and I was like, "Wait, no."
I know, I was thinking about doing that too!
I was like,
should've done it!
I was like, "That's a bad idea. Hold on, no, we must wait."
Yep, no, that's exactly what I was thinking too. We had the same headspace, but I was like, yeah, no, Cadence couldn't do that, I don't think.
Yeah,
but-
exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I was like too. I was like,
I
something
know!
like
We
that.
know each other we know our characters so well!
Isn't that great? So good. Yeah. Man.
Hey guys, you know what's cool? Even though we got that crystal, you know we also came out of that Fae, or... You know,
I got like 7 XP.
I was gonna say my Fae pan that I got.
Yo! Yes, the Fae pen was really nice. Oh, all the stuff we got from the armory was cool.
I got some cool knives.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
what did we get from the armory? I totally forgot.
I got chain knife earrings.
That's right.
Jacob got a gun, I thought.
Oh yeah, he does have a gun. Zane, are you here? He might be talking to Chris. That's fine. No, I
Weird.
forgot.
It's almost like they live together.
Oh, and then you ended up getting the armor from that world.
Well, I got it. I got the armor from where we are now. I traded it.
Oh wait, no, yeah, I forgot it was in the fake
Alright,
place.
Hold on.
First,
My
yeah.
phone is on the other side of me. I'm grabbing my phone real quick. And I'm gonna go refill my water, because I'm a thirsty boy.
Honestly, that
Oh,
whole
that's
city
entirely
was so
valid.
much fun. That was a great location.
I thought I was literally
really-
going to shock. My face was numb. I wasn't seeing straight. I was like, I'm gonna pass out right here. I'm gonna pass out and then I'm gonna shit my pants. And
Oh
then
my
I'm gonna
god,
get back
yeah.
on call.
When he said reach out his hand, you're like, yeah, I have no other choice, and he pulled you up. Holy shit! I thought you were just gonna like explode on the
I
spot or
know.
something.
Well, because at that point I was like, I had to, because I was like, well, if this is how I go, I mean, she's gonna go out being, as kind and accepting as she's always been. So
Yeah.
I was like,
You know
well,
what? You're rewarded for your choice.
thank you. I was.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine you slap the hand away like, ew, no.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about it because I'm like, yeah, because she's very like anti like touch, now.
Yeah.
But I was like, I feel as if in that instance, I was like, this is it. If she's gonna try to rectify any sort of like semblance of who she used to be, she's gonna reach out and accept something, even if it's her death.
Yeah. And
So
then
that's
it
what
turned
I
out to
kinda
be
think.
Floyd.
I know, my boy. Well, because at first I was afraid it was Alexander, but honestly, if it was Alexander, he would still probably be nice to me because he simped for me.
Yeah.
But no, I am much happier that it was Mr. Floyd.
Oh my god.
The
Well,
saving
Right.
grace of this campaign are the Sims.
It's true.
So true. So true.
Also,
So true.
I feel like I have to ask Chris when he gets back if he recorded any of that, because I'm cautious now of him always.
Oh my god, imagine if all of that just was not recorded. Just
That
so much
that
history.
happened one time.
Yeah.
He forgot.
Oh,
So
man.
His whole
I
like
wouldn't put it
opening.
past him.
I mean, he remembered last night without anyone having to tell him. Oh no, he mentioned OBS right when we watched the intro song.
Okay.
I have hope, but you're right. We should still ask.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
do what you're supposed to do.
on the off chance, if you were to be doing any art in that, I'm not telling you to do art. That's your own thing. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just saying, in the event that you're like, I would like to do art, I have some suggestions, and you don't even have to listen to them. You don't even have to ask before. I don't care. That's not the point. I'm letting you know that if you need some or you want some, that I have ideas. That is all.
Sure, list the ideas. We're still on break. List the ideas.
All right, hold on. One moment.
Cracks knuckles.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was so lightheaded. Oh my god, I was very nervous.
Catherine,
I
I've
knew I
got to
was
say,
gonna
I
die.
was completely willing to die for you.
I mean,
that
don't
was the
say
only
that, but
I was willing.
I would have. Yeah, yeah. God. Ugh. Yeah, this was like Screecher 2.0 for me in terms of going through all the stages of grief.
Yeah. That was insane.
Yeah. Because when I was getting carried off by the Screecher, I was like, yeah, this is where Cadence dies. Like she's dying.
Wait, what? I don't know this.
Oh, so like forever ago, like last year. Wow.
I know, right?
There were like, so we were in Driftwood, which is a completely different place, and there was this boss fight we were doing, and it's called the Screecher. And the point is, it basically kidnapped Cadence as part of the ritual that we tried to stop and ended up doing anyways, that we're now trying to fix. And so the rest of the party was like, we gotta go get her. And Victor was like, yes, we do. And then there was a lot of running. Bailey pistol whipped a child. Okay, not an actual child, a weird zombie child. It doesn't matter. And then eventually we we played for 7.5 hours and played like Left 4 Dead for half of it. Not literally, like in the game. Like we killed a bunch of zombies, essentially, and also a boss fight, and it was really cool. And also, like we almost died like a bunch of times, or at least I did.
Wait, oh, you talking about the finale?
I was explaining
Or
the
we're talking
screecher.
the
No, I was
screecher.
explaining yeah. See, Chris, the phrase "and then I almost died" can be used several times.
Yeah.
I think this is.
Oh, Driftwood finale, fucking any major event, Victor almost dies.
Yeah, no, for real.
But he
Oh, Chris, are you
keeps
recording, by
going.
the way?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, Chris, you're recording.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
See, I knew. I told you. I had faith. I knew.
Thank you,
I'm telling you.
Jackson.
I'm telling. No. Only because you brought up OBS at the start. If you didn't, I would have been skeptical as fuck. Anyways,
Wait, I
have a
never forget to
feeling-
launch OBS. I usually forget to start recording.
Oh, well, now you see. Now I will never have faith in you.
Yeah.
No, seriously, straight up. I'm pretty sure at some point, like after this arc, like Victor's gonna have a belief that's like, basically that he not that he can't die, but that like he keeps, like he'll always scrape by, like.
When you get knocked down, you get right back up.
Yeah, something like that. Like by the skin of my teeth or something like that. Like he
Ooh.
just continually manages to just kind of eke out survival, whether it's getting his ribs smashed or fucking.
I just want to talk about the one most unexpected thing that's ever happened in Manifest Destiny ever.
Oh, you mean Jacob saving her?
Yes!
That was wow.
Yeah,
That
good
was
job,
cute.
Jacob.
I love that.
I did not expect to hear
Jacob,
those words.
I love Jacob. Jacob is one of
Jacob is so
man,
good. What a
I
character.
adore Jacob so much as a
Yeah.
Jacob's a
character.
daddy.
Oh, he's great.
He
No,
is.
silent. I mean, yes,
he
but
is.
Was.
I
Yeah,
have-
he was a daddy.
Well, no, he was a
Oh.
dad, but he's still a daddy.
duh.
Ugh.
Okay, you started it. You were not allowed to be disgusted.
Man,
by
Sam said some pretty awful things about all that
He
situation.
did. That's why he's a piece of shit.
Oh man! Sorry, you made me think about the Coliseum, and now the fucking.
Oh, more drawing scene time.
No.
What?
It's not that. It's how the stone was like. I don't know. Are you worthy to hold her? And then in the next session, and then they hugged outside the portal. I don't. I'm just saying. That was good. Anyways. Anyways, isn't
that
great?
My
Isn't that good?
heart, my heart.
That's
I
pretty
know.
good.
It's so good.
Victor, I'm still worthy.
That's not for him to decide.
Besides, so I will ask a quick question. Who, I know the idea to go out and gather up Khan, Eric, and the rest of the men from the city and bring them back is on the table. For the most part, they all know about the meeting, so they should all make it back in time. But if you guys want to take the extra time to do that, or if a few of you want to,
We can send a couple people just to like make sure.
be alarm clocks.
Oh, I didn't roll for my health. What did it? It was a D20. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a D20. You get half roll.
I hate myself. Why am I selfish?
Wow.
I'm back at full health. What the?
The power of love didn't persevere for Victor this time.
His was really
I
bad.
rolled
All right, but
I was hoping for a 20. I'll be honest. If only to counteract your one. Like.
Yeah, he was emotionally healed through hugs. So I can only do it halfway. I was like, that was my full.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyways, so if some people are going to go, I would like to just go one by one. Cadence, what do you want to do? What are you going to do? Ramon, I was already spoken up. It's like, I think I'm going to go get a little bit of rest before the meeting.
Okay.
You sleep?
No, not sleep. I just fucking relax a little bit. After running for your life, I tend to want to sit down and think about things.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Well, it must be quite the foreign feeling to you, Ramon.
Running for my life?
The rest of us are a lot more used to it. Is what I'm saying.
I mean, I'm used to it. It's just it's not something that becomes normal.
Anyways.
Never mind. Oh, no.
No, it's okay. You can go if you want to say your quip.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna be like, Ramon, you'd be surprised what can become normal.
No, I think the thing I really need to think about is those wrinkled old hands pulling me out of the way. I just
Aw.
really wasn't expecting that.
You know, how can you make a decision I make so regrettable?
Look, I know after that all these insults and everything. That's just a facade. I know that you secretly love me or something. A silence? Okay.
I ought to put you in the ground, boy.
Okay. Yeah. So Cadence, what do you plan to do?
Well, I certainly think that it might be a good idea to, round up the other fellows that were going around. Just because I know that we should be spending some time looking at those books and trying to understand what's in them. Because I saw you guys pull them out of your bags. I don't know what's in there, but if it's information that can help us in any way, I don't know what that would be. It'd be good to look at.
Though we
But
should probably look at them in a very secret location.
oh yeah, y'all should walk back home and do that. But I'm not very good with letters and words, at least when they're written down like that. So I think I might be a little bit more help going around. Actually, I need to check in with somebody back at home. I'm gonna go home. God knows to meet us up. He's okay. I'll go home.
I mean, sounds
Okay.
good. Axel kind of chirps up and looks over at Oriana, and he tries to take the stone out of his hand. As he does, it moves from his hand, and then he tries to put it down, and it just won't leave his fingertips.
Well, this
do
is
you-
a little bit odd.
Yeah, do you know anything about this?
I know what it is. I don't understand what's happening here.
Yeah, I that, and he kind of closes his eyes and looks a little pained, and uh looks like he's rearing from a headache, basically. Yeah, yeah. Ever since this has got in my hands, hasn't been feeling too great up there.
Like what?
I don't know. It feels like something's pounding around.
Oh, well, I'm sure there's no need to worry. No, it's not like you got anyone in your head or anything.
Huh?
No, I didn't say anything.
What? You did say something.
No. It's just you were acting a little weird. In the city, in the portal, and you're saying some pretty funny things. So I don't know. I maybe you need to see a. I don't even know who you would go to see to try to fix this.
Cadence
Perhaps.
pops up. Do you guys see something that needs fixing? I'm pretty good at that, especially people. I can put them back together.
Oh, I don't think I need fixing.
I mean, if you have headaches, I can help with headaches.
I
can
mean,
help with all sorts of
if
things.
if I could figure out a way to put this down, and he holds up the crystal, which is still ruminating. It's like a little bit smaller than a baseball, and it's kind of like a hexagonal shape, and it still has that ruminating vibrancy of like basically a rainbow, shuddering through it every millisecond. If you could fix the fact that this seems to be stuck to me, that would be great.
On him, do I see any rainbow stuff like being reflected like in his eyes or anything?
No,
No, it's just in the
No.
stone.
it's just in the stone.
Okay. Well, I'm not too sure what all that means. But
Well, I don't think I can get credit for the favor unless I can actually give this to someone.
I mean, but if they know what it is, then maybe they can help get it off of you. Since they asked for it and all. I mean, on the bright side, it's definitely the stone we were looking for. Because if that's supposed to heighten your abilities, well, I held something one time, and that thing got rainbowy too. And so maybe these things are like connected or something. Like whenever you're like superpowered or something, then you can just like you become a rainbow. Maybe. I'm not a science person.
You said that you fix people. I'm
I'm really good at it.
I am. Do you? I just need to find out where the Fae 5 are, and I'll go talk to them about it. I bet Derma or Narcy might know something.
Are those the guys that are meeting us at the?
Yes, the Fae 5 are the ones that come into the meeting or holding the meeting.
Well, if you want to come with us, we're gonna be meeting with them in about an hour or so. Back at our little hidey hole we're staying at.
You guys got a meeting with the Fae 5?
Well, I think that we're kind of anomalies here. You know, human and all. Yeah, human and
Yeah,
all.
it's just I've been
and so
trying that
yeah.
for years, and it's fine.
Well, here's your chance.
Yeah. I'll be there.
Insight check. Is he correct? Do I get a good vibe from that?
The fact that he'll be there?
Yeah,
Yeah, go roll for it.
because he said I'll be there, and I'm like something makes me think that he's bitter, and I didn't like that tone. Maybe that's your tone, Chris, and I'm getting it confused. But I also didn't like the tone he had.
I mean, that's all your opinion. So roll for it.
Uh, y'all can talk about whatever while I'm doing this.
Yeah. So Victor, what are you planning on doing? Heading back? Going out? Buying some new threads?
New threads. Why would I need new threads?
No, you can have any kind of threads you want.
I was the second whatever fucking threads I want. Yeah, I was gonna say the ring finger is now missing from my glove, right?
Absolutely.
Makes sense. Cool.
So
I don't know. I don't know if I had anything in mind that I wanted to take care of. I think we just you know, I think he actually might talk to Oriana.
Okay. I mean, you can do that on the walk back.
Yeah. That's the only thing I don't. Yeah, he doesn't have any. He doesn't have any shit that he. Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Okay. Fiona.
Probably gonna try to read the books with Oriana and Ramon if they want to.
Oh, absolutely. Jacob.
Yes. I am heading back to camp.
Okay. Yeah, Argos is fucking ecstatic to have you back, even though you were only gone for like an hour or two. No, longer than that, but you were gone for less than a day, basically, and he fucking is acting like this is your first meeting in years or something.
Oh.
I'm just gonna give him good brushing.
Oh,
a brush.
Yeah, give him that good brush. Okay, and then Oriana, what's he planning to do?
I think she would like to relax as well. I think she's just kind of, I don't know, incredible whiplash. And I think she wants like a break away from it, which is incredibly unlike her, to kind of like turn that away. But I think it's been too much.
Absolutely. So it seems like everyone's relatively heading back. So as you guys kind of descend down towards the base of the stairs, and all of you guys decide to walk back, and we're waiting for Cadence to roll her roll.
What?
Blood roll, yes.
Blood.
Or no, it would be a heart roll. Sorry.
What the fuck? Why am I not into? My heart roll needs to be higher. Why am I not as intuitive?
I don't know. It's entirely based on your decisions, Kat.
How the fuck do I have a bigger heart than you?
I don't know. I guess I just focus on healing.
This
Sue
cat's a
me.
And the
min-maxer.
Grinch's heart grew 2 times that day.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Also, I keep putting up when adorable shit happens with his art. So
Oh shit! I gotta do that.
that's why I keep doing it.
So heart. I mean, I'm used to like dealing with the emotions of other people, and kind of discerning that. Can I use therapeutic theater since this is drawing on my experience of dealing with emotional stuff?
Yes.
Cool. And I think that's all I can use. So 8.
Yeah, I mean, all he can use is his fucking blood, which is fucking 4. Yeah, you're rolling against a risk of 4.
So 12 versus a 4.
Yeah, yeah. When he says I'll be there, he does sound petty. He does sound not too thrilled. Not like he's not going to show up or anything. He just sounds. It sounds like he's more hung up on the part where you guys got a meeting with him, or with the
Okay.
Fae 5.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we you know.
Oh boy, who knew that society that judges you purely on what you are physically are, wants to have certain preferences for meeting with people, who could have seen that coming? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him. That's rough. But man, yeah. Society sucks.
Yeah, after you registered that, you guys start making your way down towards back to the barracks in the fucking it's not the Earth District. What is it? It's fucking Terror District. That's it. You guys head back to the Terror Column, where the barracks is, and it's a little bit of a trek back. Like I said, it's about a 30-minute walk. And obviously, Ramon is walking by Oriana, not leaving too far from her side. Axel seems pretty distant from the group, not really trying to stay too close or in earshot or anything. He's just walking to the general direction. And Hill and Florence are following in the main group, laughing, talking, joking about things here and there.
Very nice.
Okay. Yeah, Ramon kind of speaks up and looks at Oriana. I've never seen you so tense. I mean, I've only known you for about 2 days, but still.
Well, I feel, considering the circumstances, that I believe that anyone else in my shoes would feel the same way.
I can see why many people would believe that, but considering the circumstances, for me, the worse it gets, the more reason to find reasons to smile and relax.
How do you remain carefree, or at least that's the aura you give off? How do you do it?
I mean, I'd be lying if I said there was a secret to it. I mean, I care about quite a lot. You can trust me on that one. And I just don't really show that. I feel if I don't seem carefree, then it might make people like you think that they have to worry about things that they don't need to. But for the most part, I just like to find fun or the positive side in anything that I can do or have.
Oh, I know I'm quite burdened right now, but you don't always have to put up that facade. I can help carry that. I know what we all went through wasn't something enjoyable by any means.
Oh no, just like last week I was going through something just as bad. This is nothing.
Just as bad?
I mean, I was trapped in a cage and a bunch of little flesh eaters were trying to get to me. And it was pretty bad. Definitely thought I was going to die, but didn't. So as long as I'm making it out in the end, then I can find a reason to smile about it.
I suppose that's not a bad point of view to have.
Well, it's always easy to change your point of view. So,
Perhaps
But-
you can teach me.
maybe. Victor, you said that you wanted to talk to Oriana, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I mean, we're all still kind of just walking together, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, he'll kind of just look, Oriana. I'm sorry that we were the ones that had to tell you all of this. It's definitely not easy learning the horrible truths about your life. But
Well, if anyone were to tell me, I am glad it was y'all.
you can always think about it like this. Some of us weren't born with wings that can carry us, but we were still born to fly. So, I think you've got this.
A very charming metaphor. I appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah. Unless anyone else wants to talk to anyone, is there anyone that wants to say anything or talk to anyone?
I feel a little bit out of place for wanting to be inquisitive. However, Catherine wants answers, and Oriana is currently the only one that can provide them. So, Cadence will, and I'm sorry because it's a little awkward, but I need to know these things because I have to. So I'm gonna saunter up to Oriana, and I'll go. And I know that we're kind of going back, to meet with these like Fae 5, and the ones in charge. Are the Fae 5 the ones in charge? Because it seems like there's two different groups going on. And just before we meet them, I wanna, I don't want to be disrespectful because I apparently I'm not very good at doing that here. So the Fae 5, those are the guys that go out and do things.
Correct. Those lucky 5 are able to leave the city down here, and they're very important here because they just are able to do things that the average Fae is unable to do, but they don't hold political standing in the same way that the Hand does. And the Hand is each individual from each type of Fae. They're kind of leaders of that group, and that makes up the main political system, if you would say.
I see. And so, are the ones who are in charge, the Hands, the ones who appoint the Fae 5? And if that's true, who appoints the Hands? Who puts them in charge?
Chris, I don't know that much.
So yeah, the hands would be in charge of deciding the Fae 5. It would be a unanimous decision between the 4 of them to decide who joins and who doesn't. And then past that, the people who decide who the hands are, it's simultaneously kind of a popularity within their district voting. But past that, you can be voted in, but then you have to be approved by Sarah in the Eternal Halls before you're allowed to become a hand in her extension.
So do you just say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say that.
Well, I guess that makes sense as far as elections go. But if you know who is, isn't she? Have you seen her? Does she make appearances? Has she ever made an appearance anywhere?
No.
No, not here.
I know, because I mean, we mentioned this a while back about. I don't know how we're supposed to meet with somebody who isn't around anymore. Especially.
But she's around. She's just not around us. She's in the hall.
And who tells you that she's in the hall?
It's just a
I
known
common
fact.
knowledge.
Yeah.
And who made that common knowledge? Was it the hands?
Look, I see what you're trying to get at. I want to believe that mother is in there. So that's what I'm going to stand by.
And I want to believe that too, because I mean, we can only fix this with her help. So sorry if I'm being disrespectful. This is a lot to understand. I'm sure you understand. You just saw a horse for the first time, so you can understand how it is for me coming in somewhere else where I haven't seen any of this stuff before, and I haven't seen a society act like this, and smoke screens and crazy orbs. Not orbs.
God damn it.
I don't know. I understand. I don't blame. I don't hold anything against you. All right. I don't hold anything against you. I promise. It's just we've all been under a bit of stress lately. I'm sorry if I've been coming across a little tense.
It's okay.
I feel like I've entered a cult of witches.
I can't do it. Conversation's over. I can't finish.
Zane, we're about to be sacrificed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we've entered a trap.
As you guys finish pondering the orb, you finally make it to the barracks building. You guys still have about an hour before the meeting to calm yourself and relax.
Sorry, hang on.
What? Oh no. As you
Don't, Zane, don't.
what's he about to do? Oh no.
Mute, Isabel. Mute with me.
Oh god. Okay. As you guys make it to the barracks building,
Oh my god.
you actually see that Khan himself is actually back at the barracks already. Eric still seems to be out as you guys enter. A bunch of the men seem to still be out and about, but a lot of them seem to have come back at the same time. Frederick, I don't. He never really left. He stayed in the barracks building all day. And that's the general mood. Ramon kind of quickly goes to Frederick as soon as he enters, and Frederick seems to be leaning against the wall by a bunk, and Ramon seems to take residence by that bunk, or on top of that bunk right beside Frederick, and he sits down. He seems to make a quick chirp and laugh to himself about his own joke. And Frederick seems to let out a couple of air bursts in semblance of laughter. But for the most part, Hales takes a seat in the bunk and relaxes. Florence seems to go to the females' dorms and do something in there. Her demon craft.
Yeah, talk to her demon, Geov.
And then past that, Fiona also seems to go not far behind Florence. And pretty much, what do the rest of you do? Oh, uh-oh.
I am going to go to my bunk and I am going to rest my weary knees.
Old man had to
I got
use his own legs.
blasted, okay?
Yeah, you did. You did.
The only thing making me feel better was an egg and Cadence sing a song, I guess.
And not even that.
Was an egg.
The egg had a lot of calcium in it. It was
I really
really
appreciate
good for your
that
bones.
Jacob's response to staring down 3 orphans is to crack a fucking egg into his mouth. So
Right.
good.
I'm fucking hungry.
It's just like,
Finally some fucking food.
yeah.
Oh my god, where's that meme of like someone eating something and then it turns into the guy like
Just running away.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
But besides that, so
Incredible.
Jacob's knees hurt. He's gonna go rest. What about the rest of you? Khan it kind of stands up in excitement to all of you guys coming in. Is like, friends, been a while.
He is a goddamn golden retriever.
Con, it's only been a few hours.
A few hours is too long for me.
You are the one that wanted to stay behind.
1 second, I'm gonna make a roll real quick.
Khan dies right on the spot.
Yeah, no, it's the what are you doing? We're gone.
I'll wait for you to get back.
Back.
Oh my god! The person rolling versus the person they're rolling against, both are rolling not high. Oh, he fell. Yeah, nothing happens. Continue.
All right,
fuck?
that's ominous. I don't know, Con. There's some cool stuff happens. I got some cool new knives, and he'll just spin. Well, he'll spin a fey knife on his finger. He'll spin it.
You got a new knife?
I got 2 of them.
Oh, I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got
See
this.
what I got.
I got this weird rifle at the cost of a flare up of arthritis.
Arthritis at your age? You seem too young for that, Jacob.
Aw.
Well,
Oh, Con, you optimist.
hang on. I'm not like falling apart over here, but it's definitely not fun.
You got a weird. It doesn't look like it has what kind of bullets does it shoot?
Yeah, still trying to figure that out.
I mean, I'm not too familiar with bullets myself. Again, I'm anti-violence, but still, it's a cool looking gun.
And Khan, look what I got. And I take out my frying pan from the Fae. I'm like, look, check this out. Pew, pew. And she's like swinging it around a little bit.
Oh my god,
I know, right?
that is so cool.
It is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Well, because it's made out of a different kind of metal,
Oh,
but it looks the same. But it's made out of a different kind of metal.
so do you think it's like non-stick now or something?
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. I got a non-stick pan.
That's Fey magic right there.
I would say non-stick pan is Fey magic.
Yeah, it's just like 100 years from now, they finally introduced that to our world.
Oh my god.
It's also stainless. Oh my god, no.
Yeah. Is your cold feeling any better? Or your allergies?
It's scratchy a little bit, but yeah, I feel better. Just keeping this on just in case.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he takes everyone in. How's the new girl holding up in the group, huh?
She's doing a great job.
Oh.
Rihanna gives a very limp thumbs up.
That's the spirit. Well, I'm sad I missed out on all the adventure. It looks like you guys had today. It seems like I've been missing all of it.
Well, you'll be around for this next part.
Oh yeah, the meeting. I completely forgot about that.
Of course you did.
Oh, well. Anyways, I got some food to finish, and he turns back around, sits down, and continues. It looks like a bowl of like some kind of stew. And he's scarfing it down pretty fast, but despite that, the room just reminds remains tranquil for about the next hour till the Fae 5 start showing up. So if anyone has anything they want to do, now's the time before meeting. Yeah. I'm on the edge of my seat, Jackson.
I know. I'm trying to think if I want to do
Are you
this
pondering
now
something?
or later. Shut up! Oh my god.
Cursed. This whole session is cursed.
You can't say that anymore, Chris. It doesn't. It's not good. It's
I mean,
not
I
good.
have like 2 minutes on recording of just Cat and Isabel laughing. Yeah.
I know.
That entire word will never be able to be used ever again.
The worst part is I'm not even intentionally doing it. Like, it's literally just the first word I think of whenever I think of that freaking item.
Crystal.
So bad. Oh my god.
Rock.
Gem. Gemstone. Stone.
Of course, you can ponder anything you want to.
Oh my god.
Okay. So are you doing anything, Jackson?
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't decide. I don't
Do it.
know.
Do it. 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 Do it.
Man,
Do it.
you're a horrible influence, Isabel.
I know.
Yeah. In stark contrast to everything else that we've ever done, I'm gonna go talk to Cadence.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, the excitement for the predictable thing. That's
Yeah, that never happens. I've never said that sentence before. Wow, so strange, so odd.
Yeah.
They've never
I
heard those
don't
words
know,
together.
I like drama. What can I say?
So yeah, as you guys kind of come in, Cadence, you like head to the females' room, or what do you do before Victor pulls you aside?
What?
I think I. Oh my god.
Jesus, pulls her aside. God, man.
No, I think I.
Cadence, I have some orbs that I need you to...
No, shut up, shut up. You shush. You
Sorry,
I
I'm done. That was the last one.
strangle
This is the last one. I promise.
am walking up to friggin' Arkansas. Right
No, I'll
now.
drive you, Cat. I'll be right
Thank
there.
you, thank you.
Oh, yep.
I think I'm gonna. I'll be looking at like the books because we don't have anyone who's looking at the books right now. So I think I'll be like inquisitively going, even though I mean, I've always been shit at doing that, but that's what I'm doing. Going,
Okay, Cadence. Yeah. Ramon, after relaxing for like a few minutes, he's gonna bring his books up. There's like a long central table, for everyone to sit at. And Ramon brought his books. Fiona came back from the females' dorm a little bit and brought his books, or her books also. I imagine, Oriana, are you attending to the books also?
She will.
Okay. And then Cadence said you're going to join that group?
sure, why not?
Yeah,
Okay.
as Cadence is like sitting down, talking to the other three as they research, Victor, you can easily come up and talk to her, pull her aside, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I think you might. I think I might use my dream to like wave in front of her face real quick.
Oh.
It's like send a hand, like just wave.
Oh my gosh! Oh. And then I turn to look at whatever it's coming from.
You got a second?
I mean, all I'm looking at are these words. We have an hour to kill, so yeah, I have a lot of seconds.
Awesome. He'll kind of like just kind of point like away from everybody else.
Oh, you mean? Okay.
I'll be right back, guys. And she'll scurry off.
Ramon like leans in as Cadence is walking off and see, this is why I think these two are, doing the nasty.
Good God, I hate Ramon.
Oh my god! It's okay. We needed another Phineas, I guess.
No, he's not the same. No one could be Phineas.
No, I know. I know.
Yeah, man.
me trying to
Imagine being the person that took him away from us.
Ramon's not that guy. Phineas, absolutely that
God.
guy.
God, don't. Oh man, don't you go quoting the Expanse at me without even knowing it.
Anyways, Yeah, as Cadence makes her way out. Real quick before that scene, I do want to do a quick roll for everyone that's investigating. So Ramon, Fiona, and unless someone else wants to join, I guess Jacob, do you want to research?
Investigating.
All the
books.
books, yeah.
I've got pretty good eyes.
I want to say
I
don't know if
can
that would work.
look at words real well.
I'm really good at looking at words. Fuck it, I'm good. I'll go in there. I'll do it.
Should Cadence make a roll, or can I? What should...
Nah, you will make a roll when you can get your numbers and everything, but you're gonna make a roll when you come back. That and I'd like before you roll, so there's 3 basic things that you can research. Fiona has the book on hubris's. There's the 5 tomes that depict the image of the idol and the hand and the shadow being stolen. And then there is the picture book that Oriana got. So there's a few choices what you can research, but you have to choose one.
Going in on the hubris book.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do the See, the issue is I'm not gonna be successful with the shadows, but I feel like since we're dying from shadows, I want to research the shadows and solve that. But I'm just saying, y'all don't expect me to succeed. So if anyone wants to help to research shadows and our inevitable demise, I would appreciate that. Isabel,
You know what?
Isabel,
That
you want to
might
help?
be. of
I
more
know jack shit
importance.
about shadows, but I mean, you know.
Well,
And Oriana knows jack shit about shadows. We both know we don't know anything about shadows, but we can help.
I would say having one person research hubris's isn't a bad idea, though, since we're going to be coming in contact one potentially. You know.
Ramon is kind of picks up the picture book and starts flipping through it. Okay, the risk will be 20 for everyone who's rolling.
And I'll roll when I get back, right?
Yes. Ramon fucking succeeded.
Man, he should have done the one with the shadows, because he's dying too, bitch.
Yeah, he is. So, yeah, I will say Ramon kind of, after a little bit of flipping through, he actually puts the book down and he like starts tapping Oriana on the hand. Hey, I think I found something interesting.
What?
So they said that you're like some type of queen.
I suppose so.
I mean, it's easy enough to believe, looking at you, but he as you kind of glance over at the book, on one page to the left, it seems that there is indeed a clipped fey woman, who has that smoky veil to her, and she seems to be holding some kind of scepter, with a very not realistic crown. It is very like almost mosaic type art, and that's on the left page. And on the right page is the interesting part. At your glance, before Ramon mentions anything, you don't really notice anything too crazy, but it looks like a king figure, same race, same smoky fey. But Ramon points close. Doesn't this thing in this man's hand look kind of like the crystal? And it looks exactly like the crystal.
Interesting. I suppose this confirms that what we have is the right thing. I wonder what they used it for.
I wish I knew. Wish I could give you more answers.
But this is great. Thank you. I think she reaches out to kind of like grasp his shoulder, kind of just very thankful.
Oh yeah, big goofy grin. Oh, well, if I find more, then I'll make sure to let you know. And then he goes back through flipping. Jacob found some shit.
Yeah.
So Jacob, you know already that there's 5 hubris: Alion, Lekabon, Olve, Drown, and Sarah. I want you to tell me one of those 5 names and what you want to learn some more information about them.
What are the locations of each of them again?
So Olve, aka the Hubris of Hell, is located somewhere in New York City. Lycabon, somewhere in the Appalachian Mountains. That's the Hubris of Heaven. Drown is the Hubris of Nod. He is located somewhere in the Caribbean area. And then the most vague one, and probably the one that you guys don't really have any information on, really, is Alion, which is the Hubris of Earth in Alaska. And that's pretty much all you know is he's the Hubris of Earth and he's in Alaska. And then
Well-
there's Sarah, which is here in this very fucking place.
Considering our current mission, I think it's probably best that I look at Sarah, even though I really want to know about Lekabon.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you actually have interest in Lycabon. Yeah, so ask me. You get 3 free questions about Lycabon and what you want to know.
Oh god. Oh, just free questions about Lekabon?
Yeah, and I'll answer them
Okay.
as long as it's something. If it's something that just has no answer, I won't count it as one of the 3.
This is it's kind of tough because like I want to know about him, but I don't know what I want to know about him because I don't know anything about him.
Yeah, it's fair. I mean,
Yo.
what you guys do know, she was presumed dead, killed during the orphan takeover of the Fae. Fucking
Is this Lekabon or Sarah?
Sarah is
This
the
is-
one you chose.
Gotcha.
Okay, well you said 3 free questions about Lekabon, so
Oh,
I'm like,
sorry,
Yeah.
I fucked up. That was a slip of the tongue. You said Sarah, right? That's what you want.
okay. So 3 free questions, right? Is there anything in the book about reviving Sarah?
Reviving Sarah. I will not specific about reviving Sarah,
Or is
but
this meta?
no, because you guys do know. You guys already looked into revivification in this arc and everything already. You do not see anything about reviving Sarah, but what you do see is magic from Sarah that involves revivification.
Okay,
And if you
so
want,
tell me all about that.
so what you see is using Fey magic. There are things that you can do by basically to create or return one life that has already been taken. You practically have to take an innumerable amount of something from people to put back into that corpse to revive them. Now, the number that you see ranges from hundreds needed to millions, and the ways that you could do it vary. It could be something as simple as collecting fingers, it could be something as simple as collecting blood. It always involves something that no one would want to part with.
Oh my!
Oh boy. Yeah, that what you're saying, Kate, is exactly what I was thinking. I guess it's time for the rest of society to catch up on all that.
You talk about the rest of the players. You can tell the rest of the players.
I was talking about the
Oh.
wings.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. It doesn't really specify certain things that you have to have. It's pretty much regarded in general as something that most people would not want to part with.
Well, if we're on a crusade to make this society a more equal and better one for everybody, that sounds like a very symbolic gesture.
And also for the last 2 questions, you can reserve them for till the end of this session if you'd like, but it will have to be they will have to be asked before the end of it.
Okay. Do y'all have anything in particular y'all want to know?
God.
Okay, is there anything about shadows with Sarah? Or
With
is that
Sarah,
specific to the
no,
book?
there's nothing about shadows
Okay.
specifically.
Okay.
do we want to know about Sarah?
Well, we understand revivification magic in a sort of way now, so that was the big one. We got that. I think I'm gonna reserve the rest of the questions.
Okay.
Thinking now.
Yeah, just make sure not to forget. Yeah. So who's next to roll? I guess it's just Doriana and Cadence left, and Cadence is doing it later.
I don't even know what book do I have. I can't read.
It's the oh shit. Okay, never mind. Maybe
I
should help
can't
her.
read.
Maybe I should help her. Maybe I should help her. I can. Man, we suck. I can help. I can help. I can help. We'll do this really quick, Isabel. We'll do this so fast. I will speak words out loud to you, and you will help me piece them together. So I will add my mind roll to whatever you're doing. I will help you out.
Okay, we'll do that roll after the conversation then.
Yeah, sorry. I totally forgot that you are
Literate.
yeah,
I
books
don't
do
know
not
how to read.
exist.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, as Cadence kind of parted from the table, Ramon made his comment. And they continue studying. Cadence, you meet with Victor.
I'm sweating.
This might be a weird question, but it's and you don't have to do this at all. But I've been lucid for about 10 years now. Lucid people don't sleep. We can't. We can't choose to sleep. Do you think that that you'd be able to? I don't know.
Singing a lullaby?
Yeah, something like that. And I know that a lot of people with guilty consciences usually have problems when they sleep, but I haven't done it in so long, and I don't know. I've forgotten what it was like.
Well,
And if I have a nightmare or something, then so be it. I don't know. I just thought I'd ask.
I mean, I guess your guess is as good as mine, but I can certainly try. You definitely deserve some rest, so if I can give that to you, I will. Do you want that like I can't imagine you want to make your first sleep in 10 years in the middle of a hallway. But we can sit you
No,
down on a bed and fluff some pillows and
no. If we could wait until after this Sarah nonsense is settled, that'd be.
oh,
We don't have that much time. I know you're supposed to get at least more than an hour.
you know what? That's a good point. Power naps. I mean, I feel like after all you've gone through, 10 years isn't gonna be, I don't think a power nap's gonna help with that. So I agree. A full night's rest probably would be the best thing.
All right.
Well, that makes me feel better about it too, because that means I have tons of time to come up with a really good, lullaby. I can't think of the last time I sang a lullaby, actually.
Well, I'll let you know if I come up with any rhymes myself.
Of course, I would love to help. Especially from you. I know Ramon makes comments all the time, but I feel like some outsider, an outside artist, might be add a little flair to something that's
simple and sweet.
All right. Well, it's a plan then.
Of course. As always, I wouldn't have it any other way.
I think we've got some books to go look at.
Yeah, you want to help with that? I'm supposed to help Oriana with reading the book, but she can't read, and I can read. It's not very good. Cadence, I'm having issues. I know you are. They all look like pictures, but I swear they say stuff.
I'll take a look.
All right, thank you. I always know I can count on you. And she gives a little grin. And she'll walk out, but every so often turn around to look at him.
Yep. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, they make me soft.
Yeah.
As you guys head back inside and head for the table to help out, you see Oriana kind of. What does Oriana look like right now? She's just looking through all these letters.
Yeah, she's very frazzled. A lot of smoke going on. She's just pushing up, like fixing her glasses and stuff. The glasses she doesn't need. She's like, I'm just looking at the page, and it's not making any sense. I don't understand how it's supposed to make sense. There's ink on a page. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. And she also looks at it, and she looks at it for like a couple seconds. She's like, it just doesn't make sense to me. I just don't get it. You know, it's ink on a page, but I can't read the ink. How can you live like this? I don't know. I just write my own words. I don't read other people's.
Well,
Victor.
One moment. Yeah.
Wait. So what the is Cadence rolling or am I rolling?
it will be. I guess it will be Oriana's roll with a modifier from Cadence.
Yeah, let's see how good that goes first, actually, because it'd be really fun if we pulled this shit together. Share two brain cells.
So a mind roll, perhaps.
Yeah, right. I would think so. And if I'm guiding her through it, what would that be? Is that also a mind, or is it like how good of a teacher I am? So like something more emotional.
It would pretty much just be you reading it for her.
Okay. Well, I'm good with that. I'm a singer.
Could I argue because this information is so valuable and holds so much cultural significance, and I'm incredibly driven to learn this information, could I use all stories deserve to be told? Because this story certainly does.
Yes.
Awesome. I feel like doing this, we're going to run into a lot of hiccups along the way, but we're going to push through those hiccups nonetheless, because learning how to fucking read is hard. Or just trying to understand it. Could I argue persistence pays off would be applicable to here?
Yes.
I know sometimes it's hard to understand my accent. I have to repeat myself. No, it's okay. Oriana wants to be a fount of knowledge, so could I apply that trait there? Or is that a stretch?
That actually will work for this role specifically, only on this book.
Yeah. Only on this one?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, what do I add from Cadence?
It will just be your mind stat Cadence.
Plus 3.
Unless you can argue for another base stat.
I mean,
it's just you reading, so I don't think.
I would say yeah. I mean, it's me. If it's reading though, could I say heart since I'm communicating with another person?
I mean,
And it's for clarity?
I don't
'Cause I think that works
know,
better than mind.
because for the most part, you are just reading for her. Uh, I'm going to say mind is all you can do because you're not like because you're more socially a better person or good at social situations isn't going to make you a better reader.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, the number isn't horrible. What's the risk?
We're doing a round robin right now.
Risk is 20.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yikes.
let's see.
Yes! Yes, Isabel!
Wow.
Yes!
Yeah, so the reason I let you use Fount of Knowledge. So the idol, the depiction in ink is very crude. It looked hastily drawn. It was enough to get the point across of what it was going, but the idol is just very crudely drawn, hard to recognize. As Cadence starts reading through some of these books and describing some of the things, you start hearing some familiar words. You know about basically artifacts. The only things in the city other than the portal to Elentra itself that still survived from Elentra. There was about 7 or 8 artifacts that were brought over and placed into the Eternal Halls that are very powerful magical weapons, artifacts, things that assist. There's one that makes sure it purifies the water coming down from the cave over in the fuck, I can't remember the names I made. The water district.
Let me get it. I got it.
Fallis?
Marius.
So the waterfall over the Mirius district actually uses one of them. It basically just purifies. Actually there is an earth knowledge about that specific one called the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh,
It can take one thing about something and practically just change it to a different thing. It isn't all powerful. It can not do super insane things like some of the stories humans tell of it, but it is pretty powerful. There's some weird guy named Nicholas that came and used it once, but past that, no human really knows anything about it. And there's about 7 more past that, and the book seems to be referencing them a lot, these artifacts. So it's natural to presume that whatever the idol is that's stealing the shadows could be one of those 8. But something you do know about those artifacts is that the hands are all equally, so it's like basically a thing where they all have the summit meeting every about week to month, and talk about things. And here at the summit, they all reaffirm protection of the artifacts. They don't really use them unless all 4 of them deem that it's necessary to use one. And when they use it, it's a big deal. And you actually know, in the last couple months, the whole issue, the final issue that you guys are supposed to be dealing with that you heard about in the city, has to do with one of those artifacts have been stolen. And the only 4 people in the city of Solus Runa with access to get to those artifacts is the hands. So there's been a bunch of column to column disputes, basically each hand blaming another hand. A lot of blame just being thrown around in general about who stole it, and a bunch of shit going down. And it's just been a huge issue.
Okay. I guess Oriana will relay all that information, but kind of linger on the fact. Well, she'll say it's. I guess this solves your problem, right?
well, I don't know if it solves it, but it's gonna get us on the right track to solving it. Guess we just have to talk to some hands or fingers. What was it?
Well, they're hand. They're each hand of each district or each column.
So
They're all hand.
Yeah, they're
Are the
all a
hands made out
hand
of
of
the
addition.
same? Are they? Are the hands made out of like the elements that are from the district, or are they? Oh
Correct.
no.
It's fire, earth, water, air.
Okay, that's a lot of fingers. All right.
Well, it's
then that makes
hands.
Taurus,
sense.
Phallus, Mirius, Phineas.
Oh, you mean like they're people called hands? Okay, I don't know why I was getting confused. I thought you were talking about giant hands.
Did you wait, Kat? I want to know if that's like a joke as in cadence, or did
No,
you actually think?
that's cadence. Okay, I
Okay.
couldn't keep it together by saying that.
Okay.
No, I'm not that stupid.
No,
Okay, that makes sense.
you're yeah. No, they're fey, not giant hands.
Okay.
You're quite funny, you know that.
You know, that isn't the first time that somebody's told me that, but I don't know if I told a joke when they told me that. But I guess I just,
Oh,
it's fine.
are you talking about me again?
No, we're just talking about how funny cadence can
Yeah, I
be.
tell you that all the time.
I don't think I crack many jokes.
You don't?
I don't?
I thought you did.
Oh, well, so hands are people. But people, wait, people, people are hands.
Okay. Yeah, moving on. So what about the hands here?
Well, there's just some conflict kind of going on within that organization, and I guess there's some connection to them and your shadow problem. So I guess after we meet with the five, we can go ahead and go to the hand and try to figure that out.
I mean, sounds like a deal to me.
I hope that they know what's going on the surface, because, I mean, thousands of people are dying because of that artifact going. Well, I won't say it's because that artifact going missing, because I don't want to put blame on nobody. But, I mean, it's not where it belongs, and it's causing problems.
Well, I know I certainly have never heard about this before, so perhaps they know about it, but it's just not knowledge that's thrown around here.
Jacob, you've been squinting at that book for quite a while. You learn anything?
Oh, I think Zane left for a bit.
Oh.
He wrote BRB.
He did write
in
BRB.
chat. Yes,
Damn.
he did.
Sure
Yeah.
did.
Those questions. Man, what questions should he ask if he hasn't come up with any questions?
I
Who
mean,
knows?
who?
Holy carp! It's 1:15.
And we're
I
only 3
know.
hours in.
Oh Christ!
I mean, maybe we should
we-
meet with the? We shouldn't meet with the people while people aren't.
Yeah, I feel like
yeah, I was gonna call the session closed right before the meeting starts.
Yeah, I was gonna say my proposal is just we walk up there and then you go, see you in fucking like next year, T. Like,
huh?
Yeah, it will be next year when we play.
Hold on.
Christmas session.
It is literally Saturday is Christmas Day.
Oh yeah, I said we didn't get a Christmas session, not that. Oh, we should do
Well,
that.
yeah,
you
I'm
know
only
what?
doing one holiday a year. I can't do I can't do a Halloween
wow.
special and a Christmas special. I can't do all of them.
So what's interesting. Sorry, I'm just on an aside while we're waiting on Zane, I guess. So like next Friday and Saturday, obviously I don't think we're gonna be doing anything because it's Christmas Eve and Christmas.
Yes.
That's a lot. Now, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day are also Friday and Saturday.
Oh.
Oh
You know,
fuck.
if we rung in the new year playing a role-playing game, wouldn't that be sick? Wouldn't
Oh
that
my
be cool?
god.
That would be
I
pretty
have
sick.
a wedding to go to potentially
Catherine,
on
how
New
dare
Year's
you?
Day,
How dare you have things
so
to do? What's wrong with you? How
I've-
dare you have a life?
I've got
I wouldn't be
things
upset
to
with trying to
drink.
reschedule during
Look,
the
I understand.
And
I
Neebry
have
be
returned.
yeah. So
I
yeah,
get
yeah. Ramon looked over after they discussed the hand issue and said, "Jacob, you've been squinting at that book for a while. You find anything interesting, or are you about to fall asleep?"
Well, I think I may have found some information as to how we might be able to revive Sarah, and also why part of your population, Oriana, doesn't have wings.
Oh?
Do you think it's possible that Sarah might have been revived more than once in the past?
Uh, would Oriana know anything about that?
Past the fact that she saved a large portion of the capital city of Elentra and sheltered you guys in Solus Runda. After that, she took up residence in the Eternal Halls, just injured, and she's been slowly recovering from the injury since that event a millennia ago. And that's as far as you know about stuff with Sarah.
I've
As far as you know, she's never been revived because she's never been dead.
right. I can't say I've heard of anything like that. I know she's resting. I mean, it took a lot out of her to bring us over here from our old home, so she's resting. There would be no need to revive her.
Well, according to this book here, the process of reviving someone or something is to give up something you or many people would not want to get rid of. Something important to you.
I think her eyes kind of open wide, and she says, "You're not suggesting."
That your ancestors have revived Sarah in the past?
Right.
I think it could be possible.
I mean, at this point, I'm open to believe just about anything that contradicts what I thought was true.
And
Well,
on top of that, as far as our objective goes, it seems like if we're gonna revive Sarah, we're gonna have to give up something.
wait, you're claiming she's dead now, but that's I mean that's not possible. I mean the hand is appointed or in process by by my mother. That's not
The,
I don't know.
It may seem hard to trust anything coming out of authority figures right now.
Yeah, old habit. I suppose.
It certainly sounds like the perfect way to never have to appoint a new hand.
Well, I suppose that when the time comes and we've accumulated enough favors, we'll see for ourselves, won't we? Um, that the fact that we might have to give up something important, that's a little daunting, a little scary.
Well, the world is at stake.
Oriana, trust me, as someone who is loyal to their governing body and their country, I can tell you now that they have a lot to gain from keeping secrets.
I think Oriana will kind of slowly nod. That's insightful. Thank you. I'll try to remember that.
Well, what other two things did you find in the book, Jacob?
Well, I think I'm gonna have to read more to find out.
You're gonna have to read more. Okay.
I have sick
Slow reader.
questions.
Big book.
I mean, not that. I digress. I'm gonna go ahead and head to the meeting room. Wherever they pointed out a room this morning. I'm just gonna go ahead and head over there and relax inside. And
Chris, I just want to confirm if we can still use those two questions, right? Like we don't have to use them this session.
it has to be. I would
I have to
say,
do it in the session.
huh?
I was just repeating what you said earlier that it had to be
Yeah,
in the session.
it has to be in the session.
Fuck. I mean, do you have any other question ideas?
The
Zane?
session is going to be ending soon, saying.
I mean, we have the biggest question out of the way, but we can't give up the opportunity for two more
Yeah,
free
that's a
questions.
big thing.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
So we know what we know. Like we know generally what's happened. Does it have any examples? Does it have?
Does it have anything about the ring in there?
Oh yeah, okay. So those are both fantastic questions.
I will digress
examples
and
of
ask
revocation.
one thing. Example of revocation is you can say, but the ring issue, I don't think Jacob really knows anything about the ring.
I
Oh.
have not been talked to or really understand the ring situation.
But examples of revivification. So yeah, it's happened a few times in history. There's a man about 1899 years ago, or 1889 years ago,
18.
that died.
That's curious.
That died. He was crucifixed in the desert.
Holy shit!
No shot.
No.
No shot.
And
You did not. You are joking. You
I-
are shitposting.
and-
These are not real words.
and
He was
He
reborn
took
as a
all the
stand
sins of the
user.
world?
yeah,
Is that
3
what
days after
did?
he died, loyal followers of his cult
Oh my god.
brought a lot of firstborn children to his graveyard
Oh,
and goat's blood,
Oh my
and revived him there.
Oh
wait, so they oh well no, okay, that's very
You know,
curious.
Kaylin, if there is a god.
No, what they did, they took all the foreskin.
So that's where it went?
Yes!
No, it wasn't the foreskin. They were killing the firstborn child.
No,
Oh,
it was the
that's
foreskin.
dark.
It was the foreskin.
Oh.
Look, depending on who you want to revivify and how long they've been dead, the graver. I will say, I'll give you this with this question also. The graver the need of what is being given needs to be given. So, like, if they've been dead, for example, a year, it's going to be a lot more than just a finger that needs to be given. If they've been dead for a few hours, maybe like 20 pinky fingers might be enough, and you still need the
Good
actual
God.
artifact.
Sarah's gonna need a genocide.
No.
Damn it, I'm so pissed about that. I mean, if we look through it, do we see anything about a ring in there? Even if we're not looking for it? Like,
That
I
is
mean,
a fair.
man, we are
fair
crippled.
point,
If
if I'm reading
Jared
through
was
the book.
here, we could make a comment, and Jared would be like, "Oh yeah, I found this weird thing," you know, like. So that could have easily been like a thing that happens, but
I
we
will
just don't know 'cause
say
Jared ain't here.
it wouldn't. From what it would say in the book, Jacob would not know it was as important as it is if he didn't know what the fact that he would even need to look for it. I will say. Oh no, you have one more question that you'd have to ask for, so I can't just give you anything.
Um. All right. Cracking down. Do any of y'all have any other questions? If not, I am going to ask a question that's probably not going to lead to much.
It's
That
like,
shit.
as far, because we talked about revivifying hubrises, but we don't really know what a hubris really is. I feel like, are they people? Are they like entities bound by like something, or like, because I don't know.
Is there a way that I can basically figure out general knowledge of Sarah as a hubris?
So okay.
Like maybe appearance, like just these general things, like appearance, like
Appearance,
relation to the Fae.
relation to the
Exactly.
Fae. I mean,
It's like
general.
general
I'll give you some general
knowledge.
information. Orson Shaw goes on long about the fact that Sarah was the most beautiful of the five. When she was created as what beauty is supposed to mimic and try to be. She is regarded as the Earth's wrath and the Earth's beauty all in one. Every storm that has grazed the Earth is apparently her fault. Every beautiful tree that's grown out of the ground is also her doing. She is scornful. She gets very protective. She is strong. Uh, Now, her relation to the Fae is that she created them. I will say that's something you know about all the Fae. If
Yeah.
the residents of their own dimension are things that they created and are an extension of basically their magic. Every person, every living being that can move or think is basically an extension of one of the five Hubris' magic. Other general information. Her appearance is that of natural disaster. She can look like a raging volcano to a calming drizzle in the not Middle East, but mid Eastern United States. It's varying. Her appearance changes on the snap of a finger, and I will give you one last information for researching and taking so much care into this. Her name. So when humans first learned of the hubris, fucking Orson is talking like this was before recorded history ever happened, before writing was a thing. He goes into detail about how concepts of emotions came to be, and Sarah created the concept of the emotion of care. And that's the last piece of information I'll give you.
That's an anagram for her name. Anyways.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if this counts as an extra question or not, but like as far as like appearance goes, is she a physical manifestation of the things that you said, or is she more of like an energy?
She is not an energy. She is a physical thing. It is some. She would be something that you can touch and grab if she allowed. It is something that takes up matter within the universe.
Okay. So, y'all ready to revive a volcano?
Krakatoa.
Pompeii.
No, not that one. We don't want that one back.
Well,
I'm sorry. I have one more question.
Time to
because
hit New Madrid
Cipriano-
fault line.
Is it
Oh,
possible to
shit.
go into the authors? What?
Sorry, the New Madrid fault line, the thing that's like predicted to destroy half of the United States one day, went off around this time in history.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Don't take notes on that, Chris.
it's too late. I just wrote it down.
Is there
That
a
did happen.
author's note or author's biography in here about Orson Shaw?
About Orson Shaw, like
Yeah.
thanks to
Just
my
from,
loving
like-
wife and 2
Oh,
children.
Okay,
Well, just a little bit
I
about him, because it seems like he's the only human who has written about this stuff.
I will.
would there be any kind of like, not necessarily like a consumerist like version of that, but would there? But
at the
it
very
almost
back,
seems like a notebook.
written at the very back. This is not a notebook. This is a full-on like book written to be published.
Okay, so meant to be okay.
So at the very back, you see basically a signature almost where it says written, comma, as always, with love, and then dash Orson Shaw.
I think Orson Shaw fucked Sarah.
Excuse me? He wrote about all 5 Fae. Not Fae,
He
fucking...
said she was the
Fae-
most
Fae-
beautiful.
Well, see,
fucking
this is what
heroes.
makes him the ultimate Giga Chad. He fucked all 5 of them.
Oh.
Oh my
He had a
God.
personal relationship with each one.
He
That's
calls
my
her the most
headcanon.
beautiful.
Okay. Yeah, as of right now, that's as much as you're going to be able to get out of that book. Very big book.
I'm not super disappointed with those answers. I mean, we got our main.
I
Our
need to ask about
mainstay
that
out of the
ring.
way.
Fiona's gonna ask about that ring.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we still have the book,
It's true.
so
Next
we
session.
can take another shot at it
Maybe. Perhaps.
if it doesn't
One
fall
day.
apart between now and then.
I mean, yeah, now you could store them in the barracks where they're safe, unless, like, fucking the Inquisition comes through.
We have an Inquisition?
No.
Could I put it in a lockbox?
Nobody ever expects it.
Oh my God.
So
Could I put them in my lockbox and lock it with my nitpicker?
The nitpicker doesn't lock things.
I mean, could I ask it nicely?
No. No. Not yet.
you
It
can
doesn't
put it
lock
in your
things.
lockbox and just
Oh
close it.
man.
Hey, I don't fucking lock things, gal.
I'll bury it in
So
the
I think I just big brained some shit.
What?
Alright, hit us with
Maybe
the
it's
big
just
brain.
maybe it's just a fucking coincidence that all the names of the universes are anagrams for emotions. I
Oh,
don't
is it
fucking
a
know.
coincidence?
Is it? Hold on.
Look, I actually don't know if I should say this, so never mind. Continue.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, that's all the study session. That's all the information you guys are gonna get from this study session before the meeting.
It's fine.
Anything else anyone wants to do before the meeting?
How's
Dude.
Frederick doing?
Frederick is he seems to have found like a little like Faye or you could immediately look at it. It's like an old Faye's children toy where it like almost has like some stretchy gooey thing where it looks solid at first and then you pull it apart and it gets real stretchy and gooey and then it just like snaps back together. And he's been playing with that.
Oh, that's so cute.
And it's like it's like normal people's hands. It look like a phone. And that's how big it is. In his hands, it looks like a little bitty like small like chocolate bite thing that he has to like hold with his very like tips of his fingers to not crush it. But that's what he's been doing. He's just playing. Anyways.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, if no one has anything they want to do, as you guys spend the day, or not the day, but the last hour kind of investigating and eventually head over to the
I
meeting
just want to
room.
relax with Ramon at some point. It doesn't
Okay.
have to be same, but I just want that to know.
Oh, you want to do
Just
that real
because we're
quick?
gonna relax. What?
Oh yeah. I'll say Oriana heads over to the room before everyone else because Ramon already headed over there and he's just relaxing in the meeting room. And you could easily head over there by yourself to go relax with Ramon.
Will do.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of go in there. You see that he's like it's the room that is used as the meeting room. It has like a big oval table with a bunch of chairs around. At the very end, far end from the entrance, there seems to be 5 chairs ornately set up, and then a bunch of chairs on the other end. And there's like a not cabinet, but a fuck. What the fuck is the word I'm looking for? Counter on the wall right to your right as you kind of come through in the door, and Ramon seems to be sitting on top of it, tapping his fingers on the counter and humming like a simple melody back and forth, like woo, woo, and then that's pretty much all he's doing. He seems to be absorbed into waiting to notice anyone actually come through the door.
Oriana will walk through and say, "Is that something from up top, or is it something that you made?"
Huh? The tune I was just humming?
Yes,
Something that I'm working on.
Chris. Fuck. Okay, wait. I gotta. Okay, 'cause I think if I know what if I think I know what you're doing, then it's gonna fuck with me it's gonna fuck with me so bad. It's already fucking with me now. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay. I collected myself. Something you're working. Something you're working on.
Yeah, I'm always working on something, but I had more inspiration than usual lately. Bunch of daring adventures and new people I've met.
I was about to say is getting close to dying one of those inspirations.
Well, yeah, getting close to dying twice in the last week, and I think I'm pretty sure I was very close to dying sometime else. I just have a weird feeling about it, but can't quite remember why I felt that way. But that's besides the point.
That last one is a bit concerning, I'll say.
It is a bit concerning. I've been thinking about it a lot.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, perhaps when you're done with that song, you could perform it for me.
Absolutely. I'm a natural performer. I love performing in front of people. I love big audiences and I love private audiences.
How are you holding up down here?
Holding up down here?
Yeah.
I'm holding up like a well-built table that has been through a couple explosions. So, well enough.
Hopefully, the rest of the trip won't be nearly as explosive.
Well, that's only something we can hope for. Why'd you come down here all by yourself?
Oh well, I don't know. It's just you're a nice man, and well, I just wanted to get to know you better. It's not weird for someone to want to do that,
The only thing I would say you're wrong about is I'm not a nice man.
Well, you've been nothing but kind to me down here. That's actually quite shocks me.
A lot of people can, it's stuff I've done. It's nothing, but being called a nice man is something I don't think I can ever truly believe.
Well, I don't think you can really define yourself completely by what you've done in the past. It's what you plan on doing in the future, right?
I mean, I never know what I can. I don't really know if what I've done in the past is something I'll do again. Can't really know. He, like that stupid smirk he usually has when he's talking to you, kind of erased when he said that.
Well, even if you can't say it with 100% confidence, I think it really matters is what you aim to achieve. I know it's impossible to not do things completely wrong, right? We all make mistakes, but as long as you
Oh,
strive towards something good, strive to being nice. I think she hangs on that word a bit. Then that's all you can really ask for, right?
I've heard those words before, but it's it's something I can always strive for, but at the same time, it's not what I can always be. I striving and reality have often been something that I can't really break the borders between. Uh, but regardless, I can't see myself being anything less than nice to you.
Well, I I appreciate that you say that, especially I would say you were one of the nicer people to me, especially I mean ever since you've come down, so I'm it's but I have to ask why.
Why I'm nice to you?
Right. I mean, I guess down here, we have reasons for behaving with other people. It's normal because you want something out of it, right?
Mm. Yeah, as soon as you say he wants or you want something out of it, he kind of like almost like a blow to his stomach. He kind of winces. You want me to be honest with you?
Yes, I hope you will.
I to prove that I'm not a nice person. When I first met you and said hello to you and did up my whole charming uh, ploy, I only thought I could use you. I thought I could use you to get into the prison and get revenge on a man who tried to kill me. Now, I'll say when me and you were alone at the exhibit, you we talked, and after talking about some things and hearing about you and how amazing you are, I felt guilty and feel like I need to repay you somehow for even thinking the things I thought. But regardless, I'm not a nice man, and I can't believe I ever thought I could do something to hurt you now that I'm looking at it in hindsight.
Hmm. Oh my goodness. I can certainly say that I appreciate your honesty because I know down here people can get hung up on presenting themselves in certain ways to gain favor with one another. So I can confidently say that despite what you initially planned to do, I I forgive you.
Yeah, he
No
went to say
matter
that word
what.
too, the forgive word. I mean, how do you know I'm not trying to dupe you right now? How do you know I'm not lying again? It's something that most people know me to do.
I guess I'm not most people, right?
You're definitely not most people.
I trust you, Ramon. And despite what you say, even with all the small things that others might think of you because of what you've done, I think deep down that you are nice.
Deep down, I believe if someone was nice, they would never think about hurting someone as amazing as you.
Well, you know, I'm flattered. I think you think a little bit too highly of me.
I think just about the right elevation of you.
Well, I'm not too sure entirely what to say to that. To be frank, but thank you.
Yeah. There's no need to thank me. Again, I just told you about how I plan to use you. Honestly, I was expecting you to hate me.
I mean, I'm not much of a hateful person by nature, but I don't think I could hate you. I just don't.
You sure? I'm pretty good at making people hate me.
Well, if you really want, you could try, but
He has a mischievous look in his eyes. That's not.
don't be too excited.
That's not a permission you want to give me. Look, no matter what, I won't hurt you as long as I know you. But as far as I know, I will only know you for a short time longer.
Well, for the remainder of the time that you do know me, then I know
I'll-
you'll treat me the same.
I won't hurt you, and I'll make sure that you don't get hurt.
And for what it's worth, I suppose I'll do the same for you, I guess.
Yeah. As you say that, Jacob actually does come strolling in behind you. Jacob, do you have any wisecrack to make?
I mean, how much of the conversation did I hear? Did I just hear the general gist of it?
I will say if you want to say that you eavesdropped, do you think Jacob, like a little teenage girl, eavesdropped on that?
No.
Okay,
No.
then you would heard the latter half, or not the latter half, but like the last little bit of that conversation, like the last sentence or so.
I'll see Loverboy is making his moves in here.
What? No, it's not. As she kind of getting a little bit flustered.
You know, they say I'm oh, fuck, I don't have a good chirp against you. You got me, old man.
Well, that's a new one.
Oh, man. Fucking. God damn it. And
You got nothing to say?
I got nothing to say. You got me. Is that what you want me to hear? Is that what you want to hear? You bastard.
Jake's gonna smile at that. He's gonna sit down.
Gotcha, bitch.
Fucking, you see Ramon just staring at Jacob like the calculations are happening in his head, thinking. Fucking, not long behind Jacob, the rest of the crew, one by one, starts drizzling into the meeting room. And as you guys sit down and wait, only minutes before the Fate 5 are supposed to show up, the camera kind of revolves around the table, spinning in circles and circles slowly, paying attention vaguely to conversations you're having, and they go up and up and up and up and up, and then the camera kind of comes up above the barracks building. into the empty cavern above, and we see over into the central district where the Eternal Halls are. Above the Eternal Halls, where the summit is held between the four hands, we zoom into the room, and all we see is one Fae from the back, wings drawn, and they seem to just walk out of frame. But left behind is a small little totem resembling an Anubis figure.
Oh shit.
And then the camera cuts to black.
Well, that's
Oh,
ominous.
no.
That could definitely not mean anything bad.
Nothing
Yep.
bad ever happened ever again. Chris, how much XP do I get from healing?
From healing, let me look back at the roll.
I know, I'm scrolling.
You rolled like 47 and you got a 20. Is that right?
Well,
You don't have to
say
rub it in like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right? Is that
I'm
wrong?
looking.
It's like 47, 48. There's Oriana's roll from studying. Here's Cadence. That's not the roll. Oh, here it is. You rolled a 47. Wow, good memory for me, huh? 2 XP.
Well, that's one base stat.
I've got to piss. I just said that on recording right before